welcome to the show. You look incredible, like a dessert that owns a yacht.
That's exactly the vibe I was going for. You know, sweet, but slightly out of your tax bracket.
Mission accomplished. How does one even shop for a suit when your head is...
Gold on my neck, gold on my hand, purple with the stripes, that's the walk of a man. Sidewalk shining, city lights humming, every step I take, they know a boss is coming.
I'm calling from Los Angeles, and I'm having a little problem under the name ThATuMBRELLAgUY. I sent him my phone number at least 20 times in the chat and told him to call me. He ignored me, or I'm a man. I filed the report. If you guys could take a look at it and give me a call back, I would love to hear what you guys can do to help us. We really need to kind of stop this guy at least until Monday. I told him to call me, or I'm a man.
All right, what's up, folks? How's it going?
Somebody just said in the chat, is everything okay on time? What?
I know. Look, like only 500 people have found it so far because it's not 15 minutes late. So it'll be hilarious. You know, you'll be having people like dragging in the whole time. It'll be amazing. Well, it also shows people why we start late. You know, that way.
James just said Tug is early.
I know. I like that. See, isn't that weird? Like it's considered early when I'm
You're on time.
when I'm not 12 minutes late. I love it. Man, today has been amazing, man. I can't believe
there's so much going on. Hey, Tug, I usually don't ask for consent when I have my secret spy pen filming, but are you okay if I film this entire live stream tonight? Is that?
Oh man, let me think. Yeah, I guess so. This time.
Okay, good. I'm gonna release this, way later.
Yeah, I mean, I know. Anytime I see the pin, that's a signal. You know, it's kind of like the bat signal. You know,
that's why George ran. George was like, "I ain't getting on camera," but she's coming on camera. She's coming.
Well, she was probably thrown off. You know, since we're early, she didn't have time to put on her pin either.
She's like, "I get my secret recording."
Yeah, exactly. I read that about you. I heard that somebody had been telling the bankruptcy courts that you had been bringing secret recording devices, and it's just amazing.
The only thing I can attest that to is that there are no teeth to keep the diarrhea flowing out of that toothless fat mouth. I mean, that's the only thing I can attest it to. I mean, the absolute insanity. And I also, the amount of rugs that are used over at that place there in the Villages, obviously one of the side effects is extreme paranoia.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I would say that is displayed and shown constantly, which I find extremely hilarious.
Yeah. Well, you know what else I find hilarious? I find it hilarious that a guy that was not quit but fired from everything that's going on is begging a court saying, "Hey, I would definitely show up now if you would let me, please."
Oh my goodness.
That really caught me off guard. I was like, he's a year late, right? He does know that.
So I don't think, I haven't seen it on any of the Facebook pages yet, but I haven't seen anybody else talking about it. But obviously I know, that Deuce submitted a filing through John Crook, Crook, who he does not represent, in federal court, where both were told, you better not file anything or you're going to be sanctioned. And I just cannot believe the gloriousness of this all.
It's crazy. I mean, wow. First of all, Yeah, there's a pause, so nothing's supposed to be transpiring right now, period. And like you said, on top of it, this guy is not even part of it anymore. And yet I cut this filing down because it has addresses all over it and everything else. There's actually 2 filing. Well, there's this, and then there's what is this? 183, and then there's 183-1. So in 183, you have John Cook writing in and being like, hey, that order 182 where you talking about dropping the elbow on Bruce Hanskin? It's so funny. He's like, my former counsel actually wants to talk to you, Judge.
Do you know? Okay, I want to say this as tastefully as possible, and I'm going to try and say this as tastefully as possible.
Okay.
Yeah, God in his wisdom created man after his own image and created woman after his own image, and man didn't get all of it and woman didn't get all of it, and there's so much diversity, and that's the beauty, because with all of our diversity, we all are casting the image of God. At least we're supposed to, right? We're made in the image of God. We should be casting it. And yet there are these very distinct differences between women and men. And so I think most people, for the employees that people see on camera, it's time to wake up, Tug.
Yeah, that is
our live stream.
That's my extreme late. Hey, dude, you're oversleeping. Let me make sure it's not enough.
So there's a extreme. I gotta read that in a second. Okay. So, anyways, I just had a text come through, but there's an extreme, distinct difference between men and women, and me being surrounded by women primarily in Florida, and then it's just me and Christian outnumbered in Ohio by the women. I realize that women think that something has to be said about things all the time. All right, and I don't mean this derogatory, okay? Please understand. I don't mean this derogatory. But if there's a situation, the women seem to think, well, something needs to be said. This needs to be corrected right now. Yeah. Whereas I can't even begin to tell you how many times I've told my employees, and I said, well, they're saying this about you online. And I go, okay. And they go, what are you going to do about it? What are you going to say? And I go, nothing. It's stupid. Why would I even give it any attention? And they go, you have to say something. And I go, no, I don't have to say anything. If I don't want to say anything, I don't have to say anything. They're like, no, you have to set the record. Okay. I say all of this to say that Deuce is the biggest female I have ever witnessed in my life who doesn't know when to shut up and just let it happen the way it's going to happen. And this is what he's doing. He's using Cook to continue to run his mouth in a court where he's being sanctioned, he's being penalized, consequences are coming. And what does he do? He adds to it instead of going, you know what? Enough is enough. Let's just see what happens. Yeah. I can't believe it. I literally cannot believe it.
I was stunned, man. When I saw with this, I thought, okay, that's pretty weird and dumb. But then when I saw the other document, I was like, oh my God, are you Bruce? Really? Now, I'm not going to read all this, write this, but I will read it. But Jeremy's already read it. I want to get his thoughts on it and everything.
He is the biggest woman I have ever known in my life. He cannot shut up to save himself.
I just love it. He's like, I didn't really do all these bad things. And, as far as everything goes, he goes through all the examples of everything that was supposed to be about him. And of course, he's like, plaintiff's counsel, but with this, a plaintiff's counsel, there it goes right there. Plaintiff's counsel, it's everywhere. This is why, by the way, in that in that whole freaking mess that, of course, everybody, not just Randy, not yourself. Everybody thought that Randy was being at as a party because he goes on and on about this conspiracy with plaintiff's counsel. But then he ends up saying, you know, I would actually appear right now. If you wanted me there, I would appear by electronically, of course. I'm not going to appear in person. I will appear electronically. Oh, Lord, man.
What a coward. How do you feel about Deuce using the defendant to do his dirty work for him, and knowing that it has already been ordered, no more motions, and yet here's another motion, and now Crook, if Benito does what he's supposed to do, then Crook should be immediately sanctioned, and Deuce should be immediately added upon on his sanctions. How do you feel about a former lawyer utilizing the plaintiff to try and accomplish their own goals, which is going to destroy the destroy the defendant?
You know, there's a viral clip going around right now. It's of a lawyer, a transgender lawyer, flipping out and just, I'm going berserk. If you've not seen it yet, it's golden, you know. But it's amazing. It's amazing. It doesn't really have as much to do. The reason I say the transgender lawyer is because the person brings it up. You hate me, judge, because I am, you know, and they get arrested, thrown to the ground. All of this. Well, the whole time I was watching that, I thought that lawyer right there just destroyed their client, because every time that client, first of all, they won't win whatever they were doing there that day. But every time that judge sees that person, they're going to think that lawyer. And that's the same thing with Cook and them. You know, they seem intent, or Bruce does, intent on taking anything that this guy thinks about Lynette, anything this guy thinks about Cook, and making it negative. I mean, he seems like he is intent on burning them down. And it's amazing. I actually think Lynette Preston has a great case against him, just to be honest.
My goodness, if the only case that Lynette Preston and John Crook could win is against their own legal representation, that would be Deuce. Except he's probably going to flee the country if he hasn't yet. So the only thing they could win is what he's done to destroy them. And how dumb does Crook have to be to go, oh yeah, let me continue to use me as your pawn, as Justin just went before Magistrate O'Connor in Ohio, stating that Deuce is using Lynette and Crook as pawns in a game that they wanted nothing to do with or to play. And here, right after that hearing, Justin says it. Crook is there in the courtroom on Zoom, and here he is mailing this in for Deuce, playing a game that Justin claimed they did not want to be a part of.
Well, it just proves over and over again. They also have been saying that they're not in contact with Bruce at all. You know, she said that she hasn't talked to Bruce. She said this on after the bankruptcy mess, you know, in one of her posts on the Fats channel. She posted, though, I've not been in contact with him for months. And yet here's some filing. Oh, you know, my your ex-counsel. First of all, like, I don't know about you, man, but any ex-counsel I've ever seen, you know, we go our separate ways. You know, hey, if I see them, that's cool. But I'm not dropping anything in that's saying, hey, judge, why don't you do this? Or, hey, my counsel wrote this a long time ago. I've never seen anybody doing that whatsoever. Oh, that's weird.
Coward. Deuce is such a coward. Now, here's what we see. We already know Fleesa is completely and totally scared to death. And she should be. I mean, literally, the polyflop under her arm, that polyflop is thicker than my thigh. Now, I'm a well-built man, and I have a thick, muscular thigh. I'm a 6'2", 230 pounds with very thick, muscular thighs. And that polyflop, she should be scared. She should be extremely scared for her own health and safety. And I mean, at any point, it looks like she could pass out from a heart attack or a stroke or anything. But you know, she's scared to death. She has committed fraud in federal bankruptcy court. She's committed fraud with fundraising. She's committed federal crimes. And then you've got Deuce, who is so ridiculously scared after the filings come out from the federal courts. And now he's so scared, he's trying to scamper like a little mouse trying to get out of a box. Oh, anyway. And he's filing this garbage.
It's wild. I've never seen the way this came up. He's like, well, defendant Cook responds to order. You can tell, obviously, he didn't write this either. Cook didn't write this. This is written by Bruce. I mean, it
So
stinks.
pause right there. Pause right there. What did you just say?
It's written by Bruce.
Oh, hold a second. Would that be the same guy that is under no less than 12 felony referrals to the Florida Supreme Court, which he now is going to have another one?
Yeah. What's funny is if you run this through AI and you run a sample of John Cook's anything he's put on file, the stuff he actually did, and then you run this through, AI is like, yeah, he didn't write this. That other guy you showed me, he wrote that. Mm-hmm. Fun times. So AI recognizes it. They give it like I forget what it was, like a 90 whatever %, which is AI for yes, he 100% did it. It's amazing.
We all know Deuce wrote it. I mean, there's no doubt about that. And the Florida Supreme Court is going to know that Deuce wrote it as well, as he's facing, again, no less than 12 felony referrals to the Florida Supreme Court. So he goes, you know what? Let's make it a baker's dozen. Does that make sense?
Might as well.
The dude cannot shut up. The dude keeps polyflopping at the mouth.
Well, it's just like 2L. I mean, it's the same thing, because 2L tried to walk back the whole notion of being put into bankruptcy. 2L was like the other night, or maybe it was last night, said that I didn't know anything about them actually adding me, making it sound like those conversations she had before, where she was talking about being a creditor because of the fence, and Lynette Preston talking about adding her in the chat. Oh, ignore all of that stuff,
Remember,
I'm more of a creditor than he is. I'm a creditor. He's a potential creditor. I'm an actual creditor.
I saw that document come into the bankruptcy today too, which gave us a little bit more clarification on how much money so far. Yeah.
So you saw my documents come in.
Yep. I saw, what was it? Claim 7, I believe. Yeah. Your document come in. Mm-hmm.
Yep. So you've got the Ohio court claims, which Crook and Lynette are on the hook for another $14,000 in legal fees in Ohio court. Yeah. And I'll share more later with not tonight, but at another time, what the magistrate's order is going to be. But they're on the hook for another $14,000 in legal fees on top of what they already owe, on top of sanctions and penalties that the court has fined them. And so that's in the filing, the bankruptcy filing.
I haven't read over it. I saw that it was rolling up on $16,000 with that. I was like, God, man, that's really, well, if we broke that property in half, that's more than half that property was purchased for. So that's weird, huh?
Baby, I need help. I can't carry this live stream without you, baby.
That's right.
I don't know what to say. She knows exactly what to
say. She may think that, but when she gets in there, she like verbally, it's like chop, and tears everything apart. It's amazing.
Oh my goodness! Once she gets going, I just stand back. I like it. Because our original deal has always been like, when we first got together, she's like, I don't want anything to do with YouTube, and then it was like, well, I'll be there with you, but you have to do 99% of the talking. And then it went to 95, and then it went to 90, and then 80 and 75. Where now I try and push her a little bit more. I'm like, hey, why don't you take that, and why don't you run with it? And if you get her going, She'll run
I've
with
noticed
it.
that with those, especially with those breakdowns when you guys have been in court, man, those are, God, that series, by the way, if for some reason somebody has not watched it, you definitely need to look into the Protective Order series, because that series was crazy with everything that went on there.
So crazy. Yeah, so crazy. And now they're on the hook for another 14 grand. And they're trying to get out of it with bankruptcy, which again, Deuce, who obviously thinks he's always the smartest man in the room, all we can say is thank you. Fed 2, one of the biggest victories. Fed 2 is a huge success. Fed 2 forced the hand of Deuce because he's such a coward. He's so scared, such a coward, that he utilized his clients and forced one of them to file for bankruptcy, which she has publicly stated, it was not my idea. It was all Bruce. I didn't even know I was doing it. And then now he has ensured victory for us that they will be away from us the rest of our lives. And so that it's being seized. Property's being seized.
Yeah, I mean, I think Fed 2, the things that it accomplished, no matter what. Well, again, I won't dig too much because I don't want to know the way you all are going to carry forward. But it has been a stellar victory so far. There have been probably 4 major events that have come through it. And, without that, again, if you break them down into it, the bankruptcy alone, by triggering that, for the cost that you had in Fed 2, you wouldn't have gotten that much return. So it's just amazing.
We wouldn't, bankruptcy, federal court bankruptcy has opened up everything in their life to take it and then remove them from our lives. And so we could never, ever thank Deuce enough for his cowardliness, his complete and total neuroticness, and the way he has played his clients. The way he has to, I thought you didn't have anything to say. Get up here and say it. Put that box down, get up here. She's trying to tell me what to say. This is what happens all the time. If I'm on camera, she's telling me what to say. Just get up here and say it.
Yeah, come on, George. We want to hear from you.
She's coming.
For real.
She's coming. Baby, don't make me go pick you up and give me a second. Can you carry this for a moment?
I'll try to manage. Yeah. What's funny, folks, is it's actually all my fault anyway, because I went so early. I think I confused everybody. So nobody was set. In fact, I noticed on the counter only 200 people at the beginning. They were like, what the heck? And by the time we made it through where the intro would normally be, 2,000 people would be here. So there you go. Look at that. Into frame.
Might have to go chase her down again.
You really did carry her into frame. Oh, that's awesome, man. No, I mean, I saw that filing come through though, and I was stunned. I can't say that I'm shocked by anything anymore, not after everything we've seen in the last few years, but that did stun me that Bruce would have the audacity to put that in.
So I keep saying this, after everything that's been done, nothing could shock me. Nothing could shock me. And today I was like, I just got shocketed. Remember when Fleesa went, I shocketed him in bankruptcy court. I shocketed him. I'm a creditor. And now she's trying to back up. I'm not a creditor. I don't want them having access to anything. Oh boy, don't you worry. They already know everything about you, fatty. And so I'm sitting there going, oh my goodness. I cannot believe some coward is so desperate, and that the court is going to see this and add on to the penalties that are already coming. Like, how stupid can you be?
Yeah, especially if you're afraid that that's going to come, which you can obviously tell. He's terrified that he's going to be taken and held accountable for it. When you're reading through that, it's funny because even with it, the way that he puts his work, he first of all calls himself pro bono in this as well. So he still, even though we know that other things had contingent, I've never seen anything that went beyond Stark, but I would think if you got one thing that isn't, going as
Potential of
programmed,
another.
yeah, you
Yep.
would think one is the other, right? But he goes in and he was like, my whole thing, it wasn't to polyflop. It was to get the case dismissed. So essentially saying there was too much work. That's why I had to get out. It's amazing.
So polyflopping is too much work. So
Yeah,
polyflopping, Lisa, is too much fat. Too much fat. I mean,
yeah,
oh,
the
man.
case jiggled a little too much. Yeah, exactly.
Holy cow.
See, it says it right here. It was like, as pro bono defense counsel, every hour spent was lost from my income producing law practice, the exploitation of which the plaintiff's counsel's litigation strategy. My work was aimed at getting the case dismissed, not to polyflop. Oh Lord. So
And
when
yet,
he's saying it was too much work.
What has he done? Okay, so let's pull up his track record, right? So polyflop, which his whole life is nothing more than a polyflop, and so are all of these pathetic losers. So you've got thumbnail case. What happened with thumbnail case? You recall, right?
Oh yeah, nothing first of all, and then it ended up they ended up having to drop it because they were afraid you guys would talk to Lynette Preston, and then let's see what happened. Oh, a judge said it was frivolous. Yeah,
and Lynette Preston is going to owe us tens of thousands of dollars. Yep. Us, Larry Foreman.
Yep.
And here comes my baby. And I would say that was a pretty big polyflop. Oh wait, what about Trespass 5? Trespass 5. You remember what happened there?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Let's say the same thing that happened in thumbnail, only worse, because at the last moment they came back and were like, no, psych, we're still in this.
Yeah. I would call that a polyflop, wouldn't you?
Oh yeah.
Wait, hold a second. Deuce has, baby, correct me if I'm wrong, but Deuce has threatened to sue Sean Martin. So, who's still running his mouth on Making Libel Simple channel against us. Not very smart on Sean Martin's part. I mean, really, especially in the hometown where I live, his career could be completely and totally destroyed and over. But
you've got Silverman.
You got Silverman. Deuce has threatened to sue Silverman. Shara. Deuce has threatened. Yeah. Okay. So.
Well, he's threatened to sue us and then withdrew.
Oh wait.
Withdrew that.
Wait, Tug.
Yeah.
Has that old Deucey boy threatened to sue you?
Yes. Yeah. Oh wait, no. He said he wouldn't sue me, and that's not technically. I'm like, yes, he threatened to sue me.
I think that's multiplication of litigation procedures. I don't know, but Shizzy, Megan, Larry Foreman, which he is stupid enough to do, and he is gonna. Listen. Once we get Larry Foreman, all the details from our Ohio case, Deuce is done. Done. That whole case is done. Deuce owes Larry Foreman so much money. Deuce will never recover from what he has done. Not to mention, the Connecticut bar is holding a hearing as well in regards to his discipline for what he's done. I guarantee you, at the end of all of this, he has no law license. And I've said this before. I said this probably last year. I said, at the end of this, he won't have a wife anymore. And the biggest thing from Lips reaching out, she told us so much about Deuce and his
marital issues
with his husband Toma, and so the insanity that he would go even another step further through crook in federal court, where he's in so much hot water. What does he think is going to happen if he throws more gasoline on a fire? What's he think that helps? Douse it? Going to put it out?
I'm not really sure what he thinks. I'm looking at this list, where I'm writing people down. The people you named, plus, there was Radis they added. Of course,
Radis,
your counsel. Your counsel,
Randy.
So
Randy.
I mean, writing it down, it's wild to look at, to be honest.
You know, I bet you at the end of this, he ends up suing Fleesa. I bet you at the end of this all, he ends up suing Fleesa for not representing him accurately. I bet you 100%.
Well, or damaging his reputation. Because,
yeah, damaging his reputation damage. I bet you.
Yeah.
Now, we already know they don't talk anymore. She blocked him from the channel. He goes in other channels and goes, "Am I blocked here too?"
Yeah. Yeah, I heard that. I heard they had falling out from, let's just say, a couple of other sources as well. Sources that would very much know. So, yeah.
There is. They have a source very close to them that is. Well, enough said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, they have a couple. You know, we talked to somebody. I'm going to say this very vaguely. We talked to somebody close to a certain one of them, a certain fat one of them, and they told us quite a bit back when, but we didn't think it was relevant enough to, talk about the interview. But I'm starting to think maybe it is, just because.
I think it might be time.
Yeah, I'm thinking. I think it's coming. I think it's here.
Yeah. I agree with you. I mean, there's no better time than now. So, or maybe tomorrow, or maybe next week.
Yeah, well, it's got to be at the perfect moment.
You got to have the perfect moment. Yeah, like when Witness Tina came out, that was so perfect. She shows up in Ohio at the courthouse. Like how epic was that? And Deuce and Lynette were too big of cowards to show up. And that was my biggest disappointment that day, is that they didn't show up to see Witness Tina, good Tina, right there in the courthouse. I was like, oh my goodness, this is too good of a moment to spoil with them not showing up.
I know, that would have been an epic surprise. Tina supplied her very detailed notes to yours truly. So I am taking them and I'm feeding them into AI so it will lay it out. And they are, let's just say, they are amazing. They are absolutely amazing. There's about 13 different conversations that they capture just in totality. So, and one of them is the recruitment of the Ohio lawyer. I'm going to go over those. I've been saying I'm going to go over them, but I am. I've started feeding them all in, getting it all plugged in. Oh, it's going to be amazing when people see that. They're just
the Ohio lawyer.
Well, when you say Ohio, are you talking which one, the first or the second lawyer?
The Bulldog.
The Bulldog, which he was nothing near. He was nowhere near a bulldog. He was so kind and so professional.
And even threw Fleesa under the bus, threw Deuce under the bus. And George and I are looking at each other in the courthouse going,
like, wow.
She worked for us. I think he works for us. We didn't even pay him. I'm pretty sure he works for us. But at that point, what else did he have? He had no other route to go. Nothing.
I couldn't understand why they brought Bruce in, really. I mean, it felt like a surprise. By the time I got to, again, what you all were talking, I can't wait for the transcript, because when you all were talking about it, it felt like they brought him in just to throw him under the bus.
I agree, because his closing statements, like when I think back on Justin's closing statements,
I'll be right back, baby.
He made it very clear that his clients, Lynette and Crook, weren't the ones who created the anti-what the hell's ecosystem. They weren't the ones who brought them together. But Deuce admitted on the stand that he wrote that, and that he was the founder and the president and CEO of the anti-what the hell. And so I feel like Justin set him up to testify to prove that it was him that started it, which is true. He is the one who started the term, the anti-what the hell's media ecosystem, whatever the term was that he used that was in writing. And Lynette and Crook were not the ones who started it, which is true. And so it was a strategy we did not see coming. And when we found out that Deuce was called in to be a witness, we were shocked about that, but we were open. We were gladly willing to not object for him to be a witness, and welcomed him to come on and be a witness.
We loved it. So Randy and Eli got together and prepped for him being on the stand, and all the questions that were going to be asked and used in the other in the other lawsuits. It was so epic. I wish it was videoed, but George contacted the courthouse and they said no video this time around. So
Yeah, the court reporter. Maybe because in the event that they wanted to appeal, that there was a court reporter
there's
available.
always a court reporter.
Yeah. Well,
I don't recall having a court reporter the first time around when I got audio.
Oh, really? Oh, that could be.
Yeah.
Rosalind just said, George! And George.
Well, I mean, it was like you all had a Christmas list from that whole thing. You got them, you got the police that came in and made them. I've got to see their testimony. I really need to see that.
I see Clark's. What's Clark Stark doing in the chat? Clark, I paid JJ Bean good money, who pays you good money, to be in Iowa right now. Okay, Clark Stark?
Iowa?
Come on.
Yeah.
Business in Iowa. There's a camper, you know?
Yeah, he's a camper specialist, actually.
Yeah.
I found that out in him. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Were you shocked today, George, to see this wonderful filing? This great strategy here from Bruce Truly, where he's like, oh, I'm going to get John Cook to put in my letter.
So I heard it through someone informed me, but I hadn't read it myself.
I was in
and
the
I was
trailer.
thinking, are they
George?
Are they wanting to be sanctioned? Like, what part of do not file any more filings do they not understand? Like, are they testing the judge, pushing the envelope to see if that he's just calling a bluff, or he's actually going to do it?
He wrote 5 pages of excuse. Look, I'm not going to read through this, but let me just show you this, because this is nuts. I'm going to put it on the screen here. It's 5 pages of, I actually am not that bad of a guy. I mean, look, it's packed. It's absolutely packed with different items.
Potty flop. Don't potty flop me.
He's trying to have the argument that he should have had, in April when he was supposed to show up. But
why didn't he show up in person? Yeah.
But he's in this. He's like, you know what? I really would show up this time. If you'll let me, I will show up and I'll explain everything to you. Oh, it's amazing. I mean,
wait. Are you struggling that with, though? This time I'll show up, but last time my children can't have me away. They have such tremendous anxiety. They can't do it. I have to hire armed security. Oh, and now it's, how come this time?
Mm-hmm. You know what I love, though? He clearly writes that he's pro bono. I just saw the word pro bono.
Yeah. He writes it right here. Yeah.
But in the when he became a creditor in her bankruptcy, he put attorney's fees.
Yeah. Well, and it would be on, as far as I'm understanding, like, what other case could he do it for? Because the contingency layout, that they ended up screwing up so badly that they're not going to pick up anything on it. But from what I understand, her firing him, that causes a potential issue here where he can ask for attorney fees. But saying that you're free and then saying, hey, I lost money. How do you lose money when you were working for free?
Right. He chose to come in and represent them and help them. And now he's complaining that he lost income.
And now we get to give this document to the federal bankruptcy court and go, oh,
here you go.
Really?
Yeah.
Here you go. He clearly states he's pro bono. Now what you're looking at is more fraud upon the court.
Yeah.
So this idiot scrambling to save his life because he's such a coward, and he is scared. He is dead scared. He thought he got out of this by the skin of Lynette's gums and the skin of Felisa's polyflopping arms. He thought he got out of the discipline from federal court.
He did.
Now he knows. He knows it's coming. And he just added more fraud upon the court for the bankruptcy court. Like, this all domino effects. There's so much fraud coming from Deuce, Felisa, Lynette, Crook. I mean, federal bankruptcy court is not going to play with these people.
Yeah,
and that's the greatest thing from Fed 2. It forced federal bankruptcy court. And with a judge who ain't gonna play and a trustee who ain't gonna play.
That's good though. There are certain courts that it definitely, it's funny. They walked themselves into the courts that have actually held them accountable. When you're talking about whether that's Judge, I'm probably messing his name up every time, but Judge Grabe, like he definitely held them. He was the first one to really take them to task, and then you have bankruptcy that will potentially destroy a few of them, not just one, but maybe a few of them. And they all did that voluntarily. That was all their own making.
What's up, muchachos?
What's up? Wait till you see what we found in a storage unit. They're brand new with tags.
Oh yeah, what are they? Leg warmers?
Breadsticks.
Oh, breadsticks.
Breadsticks.
Is that a breadstick
Oh my
bag?
God, I need something
Yes.
to hold my breadsticks in.
All right, I'm gonna send one to Tug. I'm gonna send you, Megan, one.
I love it.
Oh my God.
And
That's
then I need to
amazing.
send this third one. I'm going to send it to Tug first, and I'm going to include some
Yeah.
leg warmers.
That's perfect. Yeah. I'll
But
make
there's-
sure they get where they need to go for
There's
sure.
instructions I need you to follow, Tug, because it's going to be mailed to you first and then to
Oh
Meg.
no, I'll never see it. No, don't.
It's happening.
No.
What are you talking about, Megan? I'll let you see stuff. I take pictures of everything.
One Lego warming.
So we're doing show and tell.
Yeah.
Can I show Megan something?
Yeah.
Hey, Megan, I don't know
Yes.
if you know this, but you are definitely rocking the highlight. Okay.
Oh, thank you.
And
The streak.
yeah, that blonde
Blonde
streak is
streak.
amazing. Now, you probably aren't aware of this, but I used to be a rocker back in the day, and I feel
you
like
were a rocker chick?
yeah, and I
You were
feel
a
like
rocker
you might be
Oh my God.
might be stealing my look.
Oh,
Oh wait, sorry.
that's not
wrong
That's not
photo.
you.
That was my Halloween costume last Halloween. Sorry.
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
Okay.
You really were
So-
scary for Halloween.
Horrible.
So I used to most What the Hales fans know my first job ever was driving speedboats at the age of 16 on an island in Ohio, and the sun would bleach my hair.
Oh my God. I
And
got
this
so
was- I was-
Oh my God, it's Jeremy with blonde tips.
So and there's bird
that
poop on
face.
my nose. A bird pooped on my nose, and so the sun would bleach my hair out every summer. And the only reason for the picture
Oh,
is the bird
admit
poop.
you were using sun in. That is
No, I
that
wasn't.
is sun in or
That's
lemon juice.
100%. Actually,
Sunblock.
that's early 20s right there, because I went back. It was my first job at 16. I
Wow,
went
you
back.
look the same. You don't look
What?
any different.
Funny.
So, Megan, did you read that wonderful motion today then?
I had Speechify read it to me. I laughed out loud at a few parts, but I didn't pay so close attention that I won't be completely, disgusted by it when we read it in full. Did you read it already, or is that happening?
Have I read through
tonight?
it? I know I haven't read it tonight yet. No, I wanted to talk to them first.
It's insane. I'll tell you one thing though that I noticed is that here's what I hate about it. Bruce is diabolical. And the way that he twists things, the truth, is clearly effective with these judges. And it was definitely effective with Blitho before. And I worry it will be effective with Hinkle and Blitho this time too, because he just lies and he doesn't. And I don't know if Randy it will drop a sharp enough elbow to prove that he's lying. I don't
So
Oh, go ahead.
we started the conversation with me saying, there's a difference between men and women, and that's a beautiful difference in God's grace, the way He created us. And Deuce is the biggest woman I've ever witnessed. He cannot
why
keep
don't-
his mouth
Instead
shut.
of comparing him to a woman, because not all women
Well, my
are
point-
catty and chatty, just say he's a drama queen.
Oh, big time drama
he's
queen.
just he's a crybaby.
So I've already spoken with my representation about this, and I'm not going to divulge the full conversation. I will share that it was filled with laughter, and it was a lot of laughter. And I said, just wait. Let the judge do what the judge is going to do.
Yeah, because he
Just
didn't
wait.
ask for this. That's the other thing, though. I think he's going to immediately, it's going to anger the judge because he did not ask for this.
It
He
better.
didn't ask for Bruce to respond to any of this.
And
so I
what's
don't-
going to happen if Randy responds?
Right,
Gonna
he'll
anger
get
the
pissed.
judge
And
even
exactly. He'll get mad even more. So he should let Bruce just do Bruce's thing. But Randy is such a gentle kind of soul. He's just a happy person, and he looks on the bright side of everything. Sometimes I just think that gets in his way. He's not, he needs to be a little bit more of an asshole like we are, Tug. Sometimes.
I just thought
like
this
that
was
new song I found. Being an asshole is my love language.
That is a great one, by the way. I did love this, though. My favorite part of this is right there. I'm willing to appear remotely to address.
He tried to appear remotely last time, and it was denied.
Yeah,
he's about a year
Motion
late
to reconsider Gainesville to Gainesville.
Best blues song ever.
We're writing songs about me.
Remember when he put that in the motion?
Oh yeah.
They're writing songs about me.
You have to
it's
admit,
so
though, he has
embarrassing.
been probably the most entertaining lawyer I've ever read motions from.
Oh, easily. Easily.
It's pretty bad.
Oh my
It's
goodness, it is
pretty
so bad.
I wonder what his attorney thinks of all this. Like, what was he? Do you think he thinks like, geez, you're a lawyer. What are you thinking?
With some of it, I would think so, because he's already in trouble, and it does look like when he's out there saying, no, I'm actually not writing things for these people. We're not in communication. We're not doing this. And then you have John Cook dropping stuff in federal court that's written by him. They're obviously communicating. Yeah, that's probably not the best strategy.
No,
Yeah.
not
And he did it in Ohio too. Said he drafted a motion for them to use.
Yep.
In
He's definitely
Ohio.
in trouble. He's definitely
He
in
said
trouble
it
for
so
all of that stuff.
confidently.
Definitely in trouble for all that stuff. But the way that he twists and turns and snakes in this latest thing is very upsetting to me. It just, I dare I use the word triggering. When we know what happened, and then he's just telling a complete and total opposite story.
Do you really think, though, after the motion to replace Bolito, you think he can get around that again now that all the truth has been laid out? I just don't think he can with these judges.
I don't know, but the way that he blames Randy for everything and the way he twists it and continues to, twist the knife about what Randy said about the judge in the motion to disqualify and all of that, I found that to be just gross.
I would say anything, though, that comes up like this, if something isn't done about this is when you respond as a lawyer and you're like, yo, I want to make a timely complaint about this, because that's one of the things they said. They said, oh, you guys didn't make a complaint right away. Okay, well, you've been put on notice. So if you won't go forward and don't do anything about it, they know they have been put on notice. So we'll see. But with all of the light pointing toward them, man, if they don't, that's when they have a real problem. How do they claim they're not biased anymore?
Did you guys hear that? You hear that?
Laughing at us. They're laughing at us.
What? Is he spying on us right now?
Oh no, he's taking your pen. I notice it's missing.
Oh, better get my top secret filming pen.
Yeah,
George, you got your filming glasses. Actually, George doesn't have front teeth either, just like Fleesa. These are actually filming teeth.
Yeah,
these are camera.
Actually, the glasses are the cameras. Those are the film crew. You're like,
Did I hear that Fleesa was contacting the attorney in bankruptcy court to tell them that you are filming on secret devices?
So not only that, we've already referenced this before. The bankruptcy court special counsel has told us he is sick and tired of her reaching out to him. And I've referenced this like before she even mentioned that she's talked to him. Of course, she reached out. She's just like Lynette and Deuce. tries to get there before you get there to try and smooth everything over so they don't get in trouble. So she did that with Levy County with Lynette, stealing all the money. Oh, well, there's no permits. And then Lynette goes to Beecham, butt champ, and goes, she stole my money. And he goes, yeah, well, she's already been here, already been here, already beat her. So she's been trying to beat us to the chase. And he's telling us in our meetings, he's so sick and tired of her. So whatever she thinks she's accomplishing, she is not accomplishing. She's lying to the viewers, completely and totally lying. And they are beyond sick and tired of her. And which is why the trustee sets Lynette up for the charges coming in the last bankruptcy hearing. Explain to me who Lisa Lee is. And just Lynette just spews everything and runs a fleet of buses over Fleesa, Deuce, and herself. And Rosalind Duke of Roz. She goes, she lied? That's the thing, Roz. They don't lie. She doesn't lie. That's the thing. That's the thing. She doesn't lie.
Well, none of her audience members can tell me what she tells the truth about, though. It's funny. I ask, Lisa tells the truth, they say in the chat. And I say, oh, great. Tell me, what truth is that? And then they disappear.
Yeah,
we
had a very argumentative one day.
Here's the first lie right there. What does she really look like?
I know.
Her
nothing
arms,
like the Avatar.
Look at her arms, Megan. Okay.
Wow, now, they're bigger than two of my thighs put together.
Okay. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm a 6 foot. I mean, her arms are thicker.
Look at that farmer stand.
Her arms are thicker than my thigh.
Yep.
Like her arms are
thick with 3 C's.
Jeez.
Oh my Lord.
Now, I want to be very clear. We have nothing against fluffy women. As a matter of fact, I find them very cuddly and I love
They're very
hugs.
comfy. That's true.
Very, very, very much so. The person that I have a problem with is Fleesa lying to people, first and foremost, about who she is, what she looks like, what she's about. And if you can't even be honest from the very beginning of that, you're never going to get honesty further down the line when you're looking at stealing, I don't know, by her own words, roughly $100,000.
I know. I am shocked, I tell you.
Hey, did you notice in that photo you found, I didn't see any blonde streak in that, Jeremy. Did you see she said she's had one since she was 19.
Wait, let me Oh, it might be. Is that her arm? Is that the blonde streak? The arm?
Maybe that is.
Dang, that thing is huge. Holy
it's really weird because it does look like it's too big for the rest of her. That's like what's that toy that has the giant arms?
Hold a second. I don't think you were looking at the rest of her. So just so we're on the same page.
So Fleesa keeps saying that she's gonna sue
everybody.
Does she not realize that if she sues all of these people that she has to show her face?
She is going to be
not just oh dude, for the trademark infringement thing, what she's telling the world is that she's going to sue you because she really is the PR team. But, yeah.
Even better, if you look up what I'm trademarking right now, you can literally look up in the federal database what's being trademarked. And it is actually, I didn't tell you yet, but one of our trademarks is already through. Well, I'm even trademarking our names.
Has anybody looked up who our team yet?
I don't know, man. I got to look that up right now. I
think.
Don't you get it before I do.
Let's do it.
Come on. You guys getting who our team before I do?
Who our team?
Okay, you guys can have that one.
Let's ask the Google machine right now.
The Googles via the internet.
I don't see it. I don't see anything under the Patent and Trademark Office.
Who's going for it? Rock, paper, scissors for it, guys. Ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. What'd you guys have?
Rock.
I don't have
I'm out.
Haven't
We
you
don't get
noticed? That's
too
why my
lucky.
avatar is like this. I don't actually have hands. So.
So you're
I don't
always
want to know.
paper.
I don't want to know what you just made a paper, rock, or scissors with.
Did you show Jeremy and George a blonde streak tug blowing in the wind?
Oh no, I don't.
Oh,
I don't
you
think
better
so.
bring that. You better show them. I don't know.
Oh my
Be
gosh.
careful, Jeremy. George might want to leave you when she sees this. It's gonna be George. Hey, hold on.
Yeah, hold please. I've got to let the cricket take over. While I,
That's
The
okay.
ladies
Me
in
and
the
Jimmy
chat-
Cricket. Me and Jimmy Cricket gonna go live a good life together.
The ladies
go-
in the chat were losing it when this avatar came up, and it's so
Oh,
funny.
man.
It's
Yeah.
like Fabio tug, really.
Look at this. Oh, look at the hair. Oh, yeah.
Wait,
Amazing.
you need your music ready?
On highlights and I know it. That's right.
I got highlights and I know it.
I am the other Clark Stark too. Oh, look at that.
You should start singing, I'm too sexy for my streak. Too sexy for my
For my
streak.
streak so sexy. It'll make you weak.
Oh. See, I love this chapter about hair and all of this. This has been amazing.
It's so on brand for me. It couldn't be better. I get an excuse to talk about my hair. So good.
Who would have thought it would actually just come up in this trial and you wouldn't have forced it in some way?
I know. That's stupid, Cricket. If you don't take that off of your avatar, I'm going to have another headache for 2 days because I
What do you say?
can't
Hold,
look
please.
at that thing.
Hold,
I
I
can't.
love that
Chirp,
Cricket.
chirp, chirp,
I
chirp.
can't look at it. It's too much. It's too much. Oh,
Where's the
He's got a
cricket
blonde
hanging
streak.
out these days? Oh my gosh, I just noticed his blonde streak. It's
Yeah.
You
like
didn't notice? Oh my
Beautiful.
God.
He's
It's
actually, we found it out. So if you didn't know, he is, well, we have this amazing picture that we came across. Let me get it for you real quick. This tells you everything that you need to know about the cricket, about everything. So this will blow your mind, George. Okay, here we go. Found it.
I can't wait.
There it is. Look at that. So the turtle out there, yeah, he's wearing a wire. Cricket's his handler. Look at that.
the picture of Lynette with the blonde streaks. Do not zoom into the cricket's face.
Oh my gosh.
I
Look
can't
how-
take it a
Look
second
at it with his
time.
little suit too. I love it. Look at his little hair.
It's so perfect.
Stop it.
I thought that was part of his wire.
So good.
Oh,
And
look
the
at it.
turtle has a blonde eyebrow.
Like he's got blonde
Look at-
streaks going up his antennae too. And then you got he's got a blonde eyebrow.
Good.
Wearing
We're
his
all
wire.
streaking. Who's streaking? We all are.
Oh my god.
Wow.
That is awesome. That was
Yeah.
beautiful. I thought I saw ransom money in a suitcase.
Wait,
He said
I'm
he
just,
needed a new identity. He's like, I've got to get out of this place. Oh Lord.
Maybe.
That's so funny.
I'm having some concerning things here. I thought
no.
I saw another picture of Fleesa, and please help me. Please help me. Is there a blonde streak in there? No,
I don't see one.
no,
But
no, not there.
those are much more true to life,
Much-
though. I
much
like
more-
those
Wait.
cartoons.
Hold a second. Anybody see a blonde streak since 19? Anybody?
I do not see a blonde streak there either. That's so weird.
What?
That's
Dare you, Jimmy.
So
There's a
battle of the blonde streaks.
Yep.
Battle of the blonde streaks.
Man.
Yeah, that's what horror movies are made of, right there.
Yeah, that streak is missing, just like her teeth.
Just like her teeth. Look at that gap in the teeth.
It's pretty big.
It's
pretty
epic.
loud.
It's
What was amazing
epic.
is AI cleaned up the picture for us, and it is really wild after you see the cleaned up version because you can really make out the gap there.
Oh my God, it's Nosferatu. Stop it. You're terrifying me.
Oh, I got so many. I got so many.
It's dark blonde brain.
Oh, man.
This says.
Oh man.
Oh.
You want to
I-
see a close
I
up?
feel left out. I need a streak. I should
Wait
put
a
a
minute.
breadstick. I should put a
That doesn't
breadstick
look
in my
like
hair.
her.
as a
Who is that handsome gentleman?
I was
That's
just
a
going to
man.
say, is that her husband?
No, that's oh, you want to see her husband? I got her husband
No.
on here too.
No, I do not.
You want to see her wife? I got her wife on here. I got her wife. There you go. There you go. There's her wife right there.
Such a handsome mugshot.
That's a lot of forehead, guys. That is a lot of forehead.
That's like a 5 head.
Look, he literally, you see that he's got sunburn from that backwards hat cap on the forehead?
Oh, that's
it.
really
Do you see
funny.
it?
I never noticed that before, but that's really funny. That's
he
a fun
is-
sunburn.
He has got sunburn from the backwards hat.
That is
He's
awesome.
missing half his, and she talks about me balding? Seriously?
Yeah, you know, a good tip is if you're losing your hair as a guy, you don't want to wear a baseball cap all the time. It makes it worse. You gotta not wear a hat if you're having balding issues. That will not help. No, it will not. Don't you hate it when the cameras do
He's trying
that?
to convince it to do it right again.
Like, come on, focus.
Yeah, I have that problem all the time. Ugh.
Abracadabra.
Maybe jazz hands will work.
Jazz hands.
Jazz hands.
Jazz hands.
Maybe some breadsticks.
Breadsticks!
Quick, try flea hands. Flea hands.
How about cricket
You just gotta
bangs?
jiggle your arm a bit.
Maybe cricket bangs will work.
Cricket bangs. No.
Oh, there! It finally focused.
It took that one to get it to focus
It
back.
did, that one. That's the one it wanted.
That's the one.
Someone in the chat, I missed the name, but someone in the chat said Felisa's missing more than just a blonde streak.
Hey, that is true.
But don't you guys remember how long she spent saying how bad my hair looks?
Yeah.
And it washes out my complexion. Oh my God.
I think she needs more than bungees and tape from the dollar store.
Oh, speaking of, Rosalind finally found face tape and she's sending me some, and we're totally gonna do a lips inspired makeover.
Please. Hey, you should do that. You should stream while we're in the creditors meeting for their bankruptcy. And while we're in creditors meeting, you should live stream all of your makeover, the lips inspired makeover.
When is the next bankruptcy thing?
I don't know off the top of my head, but I think the stupidest thing they ever did was the same thing that Deuce did, which shows that birds of a feather are really going to go down in a blaze of glory together, is they filed bankruptcy knowing that us four will all be creditors in that bankruptcy hearing. It's just wild. And we will be there for everything.
Yeah, because you have to list pending lawsuits.
And they got a biggie. They got a doozy.
Well, apparently, if Chips, Lips and or Doritos is filing bankruptcy, and I guess they're probably going to list us as creditors. So now we're going to have a front seat at the creditors meetings for that bankruptcy. I'm going to learn more about bankruptcy than I did about high taxes this year.
We are going to have a front seat to Lips and Chips bankruptcy. And I'm hoping to actually submit some of the nasty videos of her playing with herself that she sent me. I'm hoping to submit that and be like, listen, she's not just financially bankrupt. She's morally bankrupt as well. I know a lawyer. His name is JJ Bean. He already got a declaration of her moral bankruptcy. And we need to make it official. Let's get a stamp on this.
Yeah, I don't recommend giving any of those to anyone.
No. Okay,
Well, she did openly admit that she submitted paperwork to all of the cases that Jeremy is involved in.
Well, guess what, Lips? Us four, we're involved in your bankruptcy.
I'm going to be asking the bankruptcy trustee to sentence her to hell. Also, I liked that. I liked JJ Bean's tactic there, and I'm going to be asking for a sentence to hell for her.
So you're going to be bringing JJ Bean in as your representation too, because
Probably.
we were thinking about hiring him. You guys want to just go all in together with JJ Bean?
We could, his prices went up, but if we split it, it'll only be like $14.99 each. $14.99.
Yeah, like one of those infomercials.
Does he do a payment plan?
We could, yes.
If he does a payment plan, because I got to grow a pair first.
Yeah, I think he'll take a payment plan. I was thinking of sending it to him in rolls of pennies.
Ooh, those keep your pennies, send them nickels, send the pennies to us. They don't make those no more, Megan.
That's true.
Yeah, I would hold on to the pennies, okay?
Oh man, look, we're all too late. By the way, Cynic in Chief just grabbed the poop part.
The poo our team.
Oh, you got it! Oh my goodness!
You
got
the
Poo our
team.
team. I love that it also spells poor team.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's my favorite.
They are hashtag team poor. I pay more in taxes than they make all year.
I can guarantee you, we do. That's for sure.
Oh,
my goodness.
God.
Oh my goodness!
Ketchup just said she can get us all a deal.
Ooh, perfect.
There we go.
Yeah.
Ketchup.
That.
I'm pretty sure ketchup is the paralegal. So,
Paralegal.
Oh,
Paralegal.
fantastic. Ketchup, you're going to have to talk him down. Okay, you're
That
going
would
to
be perfect.
$49.99 is a little much for me, these days.
Ketchup, talk to him about a Whopper. Maybe he'd go for a support Whopper.
Oh, I'll get him. Tell him I will throw in a Big Arch meal.
Ooh. Well, I know you could get Stupid Lame for a Whopper to represent you, and he's on top of this legal stuff.
Well, I don't know what he's doing because the Big Arch is taking over the Whopper, and the Big Arch is really good. I wouldn't try a Whopper with the Big Arch around. It's pretty good. Have you guys tried this thing? It's actually tasty.
You know what? As big as Stupid Lame is, and as big as Lisa is, we've been trying to stay away from big things.
Trying to get smaller. Yeah.
Trying to downsize
Oh my gosh. I wonder
the
if
things in our lives.
will JJ Bean accept lemon pound cakes?
Ooh.
There you go. If we get
My
back
mama's
to
lemon pound cake. My mama's
Mama's
lemon pound cake. Mama's is mama's.
Oh,
you know, Afroman wrote me and was like, "Hey, thanks for sticking up for me." So
I
that
love
was-
Did he?
that.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Are you trying to get him on the channel?
I'm
would love to
trying.
watch
I am
the interview.
trying.
I would love to see
him.
that.
I've written his team. I've written all over. We'll see.
That would be
I-
awesome.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
I want to see Jeremy in a suit like that. I think Jeremy could pull it off. I think he needs an American flag
yeah.
suit.
When I saw that, I was like, "Yes, please."
Yes,
Yep.
please.
Did you see his shoes?
And I would do
Yes.
that.
Yes.
Oh my
I
gosh,
know you
because
would.
I didn't win. America won.
Oh, that was so good. He was so much fun to watch, and he had such a righteous cause. Really, I mean, he really did. I was talking about it today. They had me on a PJ Media stream today, and they were asking me about the Afroman coverage that I was doing, and truly, I don't think we've seen a free speech fight like that since the Larry Flint case, which was hard to get behind. As someone who thinks that stuff is awful, but also at the same time, we have the speech issue. But this case was so fun because everybody can get behind making fun of bad cops. I mean, look at those awful sheriffs in Levy County. Jeremy, the good news is you have now it's open season on them.
I can make all kinds of songs about them. Butt Chump. This one's called Butt Chump.
Yes.
I mean, really, you could be
Butt
dropping
chunk is
bangers,
butt
man.
stuff. Yes. I mean, there's so much you can, there's no limit to what you can do now, thanks to Afroman. It's amazing.
Butt Chump, Mac and Liar. Butt Chump and Mac and Liar. Oh, I could, I like to write the songs myself with my own lyrics. So I could really have some fun with that.
You could produce your own music videos here.
You should.
Oh my God, that would be amazing.
All the meth heads to be backup dancers
Yeah.
over at Turd Purgatory. Once we get Turd Purgatory that we don't even want, but they owe us so much money. It's unfortunate that we're going to get it. We are doing a full music video with everybody at Turd Purgatory. Put it
Oh
on
my
your calendars.
gosh.
We don't even know what day it is.
You know,
But
hey, you pull that down. I will come up there, mask and all. I will dance. It will be
Oh my
the
gosh.
most awful,
Joe's
glorious thing ever.
Joe's reality just says the butt chump boogie.
Boogie. Oh yeah,
Oh my
I'm
God.
feeling it. I gotta get started on that. Yeah.
Well, I also think you ought to somehow get a visitation pass to the county jail and film some of it there. That would be hilarious.
They actually offer ride-alongs. You just have to get a background check, and then you could do a ride-along here in Levy County.
They would not let us do right along.
Oh my God, you should try it. You should
I'll
try
try
it.
No, you need
Deanna
to
and
do a
I will
spoof
try.
ride along as part of your
Yes.
music video.
Yes, do a spoof one. Have someone
Yep.
dress up like a sheriff and drive you
Mhm.
around, showing up to calls where they do absolutely
Yeah, where
nothing.
they do nothing, you know.
except help out whoever's harassing someone. They can help out the bad guys.
If there's a YouTuber in town, they do something. But if there's a murder, they show up on site. Yeah, he's all right. Okay. Well, we heard there's a YouTuber. Calling all cars. Calling all cars. There's a YouTuber.
So who stole
It
your
just
blue
moved
bucket,
in.
man? Exactly.
Oh, and you could have little T-Rex, low T-Rex with his little
Low
arms.
T-Rex. I
Low
forgot that was his
T-Rex could
wonderful
be
name.
running around, directing the cops to arrest the YouTubers. It's fantastic. I can see it now. It's going to be a hit.
It's going to be big. It's going to be really big.
Gonna be
Bigger than
huge.
Deuce's nose. Bigger than Deuce's
Well, that's going to be
nose.
difficult. That's a difficult ask right there.
You know, Afroman is basically our neighbor. He's an Ohioan. So
Yeah.
if you need us to try and pull any strings, we have none, but we will attempt.
We can try.
We can try. We have no connection whatsoever, except that we both live in Ohio.
His touring schedule is intense. I looked it up.
It is.
That man travels almost the entire year. He's hardly ever there. So he goes there. I was listening to an interview with him. He goes there just to rest and relax. And he's not there very often, but that's why he lives there, because it's in the middle of nowhere. It's really quiet. He gets some peace. And look what these people did to him. He finally has a peaceful place to be, and they kicked down his door and they tore up. You know, I didn't know this, Tug. They tore up one of his walls looking for the dungeon.
I did not know that, actually.
Oh.
Yes. They tore up. Apparently, there is more body cam footage that we haven't seen yet, where they are tearing up his wall looking for a secret entrance to the dungeons.
Wow.
Wow, that's crazy. They broke his gate. They wouldn't repair his gate.
Right.
The front door, the side door.
Ate his
They
mama's
kicked in a
pound
side
cake.
door.
I mean, who goes and eats somebody's mama's pound cake? Seriously.
A horrible person. I believe Afroman's words were a son of a bee.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Randy Walters is a son of a bee.
I feel like I should offer him Hale's headquarters and be like, dude, we get it. And here you'll be safe. The cops will protect you. The mayor will protect you. You will be safe.
Oh my God. It's
No,
terrible
no.
in these little towns, like these little corrupt towns with like these sheriffs who think that they're just hot garbage or something. I don't know. They just think they are the boss of everything, and scary things happen in towns like that.
But we are so blessed in our village in Ohio. We are so blessed. We don't even ask them to, and the local police department put extra coverage around our home. They actually put a cop car across the street.
Oh, that's nice.
They give extra coverage patrolling our place. Like, we don't even ask them to. They're so. Afroman would love hanging out at our place.
You know what else you have in common with him? You could bond over this. He had a terrible judge, and you've had a terrible judge. And in fact, the judge in his case, I just found this out today because I finally listened to that juror interview.
Oh, yeah. God.
When the jury was done deliberating and they had found him, not liable, the judge came in afterwards and he asked them what went wrong.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yes, the
Yeah.
judge and the juror said that they were all really uncomfortable because he let them know basically that he hated him. He said stuff like, "Oh, he's never going to stop now. Look at him. His ego is so big. Look at the way he dresses. Look at him." He said that to the jury that had just found him not liable.
Wow. He didn't even thank the juror based on the like what I saw.
No, he didn't even dismiss them.
Yeah, they didn't miss him, so they just stood there confused.
He got up out of his chair and he ran into his chambers and slammed the door. And then he had to come back and dismiss the jurors because he forgot to do it.
Ridiculous. And then I heard he's now making Afroman pay half of the attorney's fees or court fees or something.
It's just the court costs, which normally the losing side pays. The judges have discretion to assign them, but normally, and he cited it in his order, that due to the merits of the case, the jury just found that there were no merits.
No merits.
Yeah.
And yet he is saying there were merits to the case. What a loser. Oh, and the plaintiff's attorney, Klingler, also contacted the jurors and tried to ask them what went wrong. And none of them would talk to him. They didn't want to talk to him. They were like, nah, later, bro.
Wow.
It's a crazy trial with so many funny moments, like kind of like watching Lynette, just the unintentional comedy.
Yeah, like when the defense attorney said to the one cop, "So you're suing because Afroman said that he had sex with your wife, but we both know that's not true, right?" And the guy goes, "I don't know."
Yeah, that was amazing.
He's like, "Wait, you don't know?" Well, ask your client.
Or when Officer Poundcake was on the stand.
Yes. He had to admit that people kept bringing him pound cakes. And I'm like, how could you ever quit that job? They were bringing you free lemon pound cake.
Oh, the horror. They sent so many pound cakes to the station. The horror of the yumminess and the deliciousness.
My mother died.
Your mother died.
My mother did not die.
That is some of the most amazing depo I've ever seen.
You are not a nice person. I have anxiety over the roof.
Wait, and my favorite one.
My child just fell down.
Again, these people, Lynette is the same as those cops. They have no concept that they caused the situation that they are in. Their absurdity, their ridiculousness, their big mouths, their stupid actions caused mockery to be brought down on their heads, and they just want to blame everybody else, and they think they're entitled to millions of dollars just because they did embarrassing things.
They botched that raid, and now the entire internet is laughing at them.
They're laughing at us. Do you think you know Deuce is watching right now? Okay, let's just
for
be
sure.
He has lurking. no life. All he does is lurk and watch, and he is so pathetic. So pathetic.
He should go try to find some clients. You know, he should find some actual clients.
You think anybody would hire him after this?
No, they're probably so unimpressed with him. When they call for consultation, they're so unimpressed, and they're like,
the world is literally laughing at him. Oh my god. And like a baby, like a little bee baby, he goes and writes another motion, uses Crook, who's gonna get so much trouble for this, as a pawn in a game that they never wanted to play. Justin even says it in Ohio court. I just can't believe it.
You know, something else that makes me laugh is looking at what are those things called? Foyas. That's right. Foyas. Somebody spent more time trying to find out if there was more embarrassing crap out there than they did looking for a missing person.
Well, this is very interesting here. This is very interesting.
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't this? Huh.
Two poos in a pot. March
Two
10th.
poos in a pod.
Yep. Two flaps under an arm. Yep.
Wow. Wow.
Yes, this is I have taken out the contact with the sheriff here, but yes, this is a letter, or to the police rather. This is them asking, "Thank you, redacted, so much. Would you happen to know when a certain person made a request to find out things? Is there also a 911 call regarding a?" Now I took the name out, of the person, otherwise known as Topher, who is 19 years old, who went missing on January the 20th. I had
Now
the
pause,
date wrong.
pause. This is huge, like Fleesa polyflop arm huge. This parenthesis is huge. How do you get this wrong? Okay, now go.
Wait, 19 years old.
Well, it is amazing.
That's an
You know what's amazing is she got it wrong. She learned the right date from us, probably, because we were talking about the date that she was sitting on a live stream while they were missing.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, isn't that wild there? And that my address came up, and also dash cam footage that was aired on a live stream last night. Do you have that where I can get it too? Thank you so much for your help. The fads. Mhm.
Guys, I think I should just come right out and tell you that we FOIA'd the whole past 5 years for everything that's happened at her house under her name and his name, and it's all going to be public because it's public information.
Well, that's why it's called Foya, right? So is this her Foya to the Foya?
And
this is her.
No,
like,
you know what? You know what is even
this is her Foya to the Foya.
This is not even a Foya. By the way,
present.
it's not a Foya. She did not format it as a Foya. And I'm confused as to why they're even talking to her because
that
she
actually makes
didn't.
no sense.
Because
They
she
shouldn't.
didn't format it as a Foya, and they have no obligation to give her any information like this in this informal way. I'm not saying they can't give it to her, but it's awfully strange. I've never had a police officer or a police station give me any information like this over email unless I submitted a FOIA or went through the public information officer, and they always say submit a FOIA, submit a FOIA.
Yeah, it's a liability issue, man.
So how come she didn't? How can they tell her? How can they release someone's name to her without an official FOIA? Because this is not going to be on the record anywhere.
Well, this isn't her either. So she's not even asking about her. She's asking about some random person out here that is not part of her household or anything, but that went missing from her home.
Yep.
Weirdly.
And so, I mean, she's entitled to get that information through FOIA, but not like this. This is not how you do it. And I've never had a police station communicate with me like this. So it suggests some relationship that the general public doesn't have.
Yep.
That's not appropriate.
It's not at all.
No, it's not
at all.
But you know what is appropriate? That the 5 years of FOIA requests, which is completely, totally legal.
Oh, yeah.
Has been requested for my birthday. It's the only thing I wanted for my birthday. Everything that has happened with her name, his name, poppy seed, at that address, which they don't own. So let's be very clear. And at the end of this, they still will never own a home. Everything is going to be completely and totally released because it's
can you
public information.
Can you rent in the villages? I didn't know that was a thing.
Yep, you can rent in the villages. You know what you can't do? You can't have Victoria Wilkins stay there for an extended amount of time per HOA guidelines and rules. Or you pay fees. You can't put up a fence either. If you do put up a fence, you have to pay a fine. It just so happens I am completely and totally okay with putting up a fence for her neighbor and paying the fines every month, baby. Yeah, baby. Fence and fines. It's all coming.
Fine.
Fence, fines, and FOIAs.
Are you going to make it authentic like an Otter Creek, the Great Wall of the Otter Creek? Are you going to put giant holes in it and make it lean sideways and put a giant garbage
bags?
There's going to be 2 dogs coming out from underneath it. There's going to be a little girl
impeding
down
traffic.
There's going to be a little girl under there screaming.
Yeah, you need a blessing box too. Don't forget.
Yeah, there's going to be 2 blessing boxes. 2
But
blessings.
when you
Have
get
you
to
seen
the,
the
if
size
you
of
open
her
it, it's like a rat
lollipop?
trap.
Yeah.
If you open the blessing box, though, it's like a mouse trap and it snaps your hand.
It's full of snakes, man. Yeah.
Full of snakes and glass.
You should have a
Yeah.
blessing box, and it's
And
labeled
nails.
blessing box, and then next to it says no trespassing.
You put the no trespassing sign inside the blessing box.
Trespassers will be shot.
Yeah.
Trespassers will be shot.
Just saying.
And when you open it, Chinese firecrackers go off.
Then and the neighbors call the sheriff. Shooting guns at my house.
There's no
Guns.
germs. There's no
You know,
germs.
No, not guns, tanks.
They
This
got
may
tanks,
disappoint you. This may disappoint you, Jeremy, by the way. But
bazookas and cannons and tanks.
I found the perfect birthday present for you, but I couldn't get a hold of it. Apparently, a certain neighbor of yours makes homemade butter, and I wanted to get you a jar of it, but I can't get in contact with
What?
him anymore.
Butter?
Yeah, apparently a
Oh,
certain
God.
a certain breast insurance her own butter.
Oh, no.
I do not want to even think about where that butter came from on her body, because we all know that ain't natural.
I wanted to get you a whole jar of it, Jeremy, for your birthday.
Was she out there milking the turtles?
Yeah. That's
Hey,
why
Jeremy.
they turned blonde.
In all seriousness, now this is a serious question. I want to know this. Is the trustee or any of the trustees' lawyers going to ask for proof of life of the turtles, an inventory, as they say, of the turtles? Because she's claiming these things, but I really doubt that they're still alive. She has not been asking for money for food. Tina asked her if she could give her some turtle food, and she said no. How is she? We did the math. Tug, how much did you figure out it would cost to feed those things?
Well, if we just said each turtle $1 a day, I think that's pretty cheap. You know, $1 a day for those monster turtles, 220 pounds. But if we $1 a day, we're talking about $540 a month.
Yeah. So we can tell you 100% the special counsel for the trustee and the trustee are already following her Facebook pages. So the turtle page, and they have all the, so for her to go on Felisa's chat and go, they didn't even know that I have turtles there. Really? They've been meeting with us for months, have all the evidence, have all the information, been following her pages, see everything she's selling illegally, everything she's doing illegally, and she's going in there. I can't understand the stupidity.
Isn't
to
there
be
a condition
so
for that?
Yeah, it's the R word, but we're not allowed to say that.
I am going to.
There's a name of another type of syndrome where you don't realize how dumb you are.
That's called being
stupid. No, it's called the Dunning-Kruger
something effect. Yes.
The Dunning-Kruger effect. But I'm telling you, I'm going to put all my psychic energy towards them asking for proof of life of those turtles, or going over there to like count them or check on them, because I'm telling you, I don't think there's anything left but turtle husks.
Well, here's the thing if they don't do proof of life, okay? So first of all, the 501c3 is illegal, all right? It doesn't even matter what paperwork she gets. She does not have the appropriate paperwork. She hasn't had it. They're well aware of that. They already have all the information from that. We've supplied them that she doesn't have the appropriate information. And so she's already stated she has 18 tortoises. And then when she gave a count, it was 17. She has not declared any of them. She told the sheriff they were pets, or excuse me, FWC. They have that as well, that they're personal pets. So they have all the conflicting statements. She didn't even give the right count, and she said 18, and she never gave an amount. And so these tortoises are very expensive animals. Never gave an amount. They're all going to be seized. So whether they're alive or not, they're all going to be seized as assets and liquidated. And I don't mean into butter, because that'd be gross.
Turtle butter.
I know
I
you all
hope
are
they are
thinking-
rescued. I hope they are rescued and taken to an actual tortoise rescue, where the water's not brown and there's
I know
shade.
you think I'm kidding about the butter, but I'm not.
Oh,
I saw this.
Yummy, creamy, tasty butter.
Oh no.
That sounds perverted.
Do they even have a working refrigerator? Like, you have to refrigerate
Well,
that,
they
right?
stole
The one they
Lloyd's.
stole from Lloyd.
They
Well, that's
stole
true.
Lloyd's.
But I mean,
As
where is
she's
it
in-
plugged in?
It's been
She's
there a year,
in
though.
bankruptcy court stating they took stuff that wasn't even Lloyd's. She stole his refrigerator.
She didn't include it on the bankruptcy. And I'm pretty sure with the GA1 disorder that the child has, they cannot have butter. Someone with that condition cannot have butter.
Really?
They shouldn't have butter.
It's insane.
Isn't well?
Yeah, she
why?
said it was
Oh,
forced,
because
vegan
They
dairy.
say
The
dairy
proteins.
products are restricted.
Because of the and
meat, for the hamburgers and
Well, I
stuff.
will never understand why she moved
remember
so
she has the
far away.
almond milker.
Oh yeah,
She has-
right. The
that
almond
she
milk
drifted
machine.
for that because Harley can't eat dairy. Remember, but now
Yes.
she's making all this. Would you eat anything that these people touched and made?
No, God
so
no,
sick. Go so sick.
No.
So sick.
absolutely
people
not.
need to
Of
be
course,
warned.
I would have Megan try it first, but I, of course, would follow.
You can't fool me. I won't do it.
If you get
won't
a jar
eat
of
it.
butter in your mail,
You
you know
can't
where it
make
came
me.
from.
Oh, by
Yeah, I'm
the
gonna-
way, the
I
chat
can send
sends
some with
me.
these.
Oh yeah, there
Drain
you
the
go.
butter right through there. That'll clean it up.
There you go.
Speaking of the chat and the weird things they send, you guys will never believe what I got in the mail today. I got this giant box. I look at the box. It doesn't have a name on it. All it says is Fox gets a bear. And I open it up, and it is a life-size stand-up cutout of a bear. And there's no note. There's no letter. I have no idea who it's from. It's just a literal life-size cardboard cutout bear stand. It's
I like
so
it.
weird. I love it though. I'm keeping it for my new studio whenever I get that done because I'll put it. Yeah, it's like yours, but it's a cardboard cutout and it's a black bear.
Oh my gosh. The black bear.
The black bear. The chat is just so
God.
strange. I love it. Don't ever change, you weirdos. Just getting random, huge, 6 foot tall bear cutouts. Yeah, that's my jam.
That's so funny.
That's so funny. That's
I know.
that's perfect. That's perfect. We are gonna have a
Gets a
party.
bear.
We save that bear and bring it to the party at Turd Purgatory when we do the video for butt chomp. Maybe we'll call it butter chomp.
Oh, dude,
Instead
we're
of butt
making a
chomp, it'll be
Oh
butt.
yeah, you can turn some
Yeah.
butter
We're gonna
outside.
do
Yeah,
a
Good.
music video.
turning that butter.
Turn some
Yeah,
butter.
yeah.
Sooner raise another.
Do the
Been
butter.
spending most of my life in a Levy County paradise.
I wonder if she made the
Churn
little one
butter
churn the
with
butter.
spice.
You know how long it takes to churn butter? I wonder if she made the little one do it. She's getting her
Absolutely
ready.
she did.
She's getting her ready for work in the mines.
Yep. Mine worked.
Child labor.
HG. HG, turn that butter. Just pretend there's some crystals down there. Turn that butter. Gotta get ready.
Just like
cook up.
Minecraft.
Oh my gosh. Are you going to put a streak on the bear?
I should.
Really should.
And I have no idea who it's from. No one sent me a note or anything. So if you sent me the bear, I love it. First of all, it's so weird. But also, I would like to know who sent it.
But more importantly, will you milk the bear and make us all bear butter? Think about it.
No,
Think about
no,
it.
I will not.
Oh my God, you got turtle butter, rooster
I'm
butter.
drawing the line. I'm drawing
Dead Dog
the
Road
line.
butter.
Dead Dog Road butter.
We definitely have to have a scene on Dead Dog Road for this music
Oh
video.
yeah, for sure. Oh yes. Yeah.
I am not
He's
going
anywhere.
to. I'm not going to Otter Creek ever. You can't get me. I don't care if they
Yes,
are
you are.
gone. I'm
You're coming
scared
for
of
the
Otter
music
Creek.
video.
Oh yeah.
Those
I would
those
go out
Levy
for sure.
County sheriffs are going to shoot me
Nope.
or something.
Nope,
I
I'll
don't
drag Megan
trust
there.
them.
I will
No,
drag you
I'm
there.
not going. I don't go to dangerous places.
Megan, you want to know? You want to
You
know?
want to sit in the umbrella hand?
Yeah. Don't you want to sit at the memorial for the
The
memorial?
only way I'll do it is if Jeremy follows me around everywhere like a
This is-
security guard.
This is all you have to do to keep the sheriff away. They are
True
scared
that.
to death of this. They are scared to death of this.
And I will not sleep in Otter Creek. I will not sleep in Otter Creek. I will have to travel outside of town to find some place where no one knows where I'm going.
You can stay at the condos.
But we won't tell anybody you're there.
Smoking Cat says you're from Chicago. Listen, I would take my chances on the south side of Chicago any day over Otter Creek, okay? Any day.
Yeah, you probably got a better chance than Chicago.
Yes.
Ralph says it's only dangerous if you hear banjos. We've never heard banjos once here.
Until we do the music video.
What
we
about
have to
Just
have
Jay's
bands
harmonica?
on Dead Dog Road.
Whenever I hear Just Jay's harmonica, I get the banjo vibe and I start to get the creeps.
Megan
yeah.
be in charge of
That's a Tennessee theme song.
I have to be in charge of what?
Do you want to set off the cannon for the video? You get to pull the string that sets off.
I don't want to go to Otter Creek. No, I just told you I'm not going.
Megan,
what if we rented you a
visit you? Listen, I will do the Ohio version of
We have
the
a tank.
music video.
Megan, we have a tank.
No, I'll go to Ohio and I'll do the music video in Hale's headquarters behind the closed gates.
Completely and totally different than Otter Creek. Like
I have to go
opposite spectrum.
I have to see the Great Wall of Otter Creek, don't you? Come on.
No,
Once
I
in
don't
your
want to go to.
life.
I told you I'm not going to Otter Creek. You can't make
First
me.
there was the Great Wall of China, then the Berlin Wall, and now that. Are you going to miss out on this once in a lifetime opportunity?
We were filming today, and there's this Asian couple that lost their unit, and honestly, this guy was working with hundreds of millions of dollars, and he got sued for $100 million. His wife left him, went back to Nam. Anyways, they were traveling, and he was stealing. He was embezzling money, so he's in big trouble. So we found a brand new shirt that said, "I climbed the Great Wall." It's the Great Wall of China, and I told George, I was like, Turd Purgatory. We are getting these shirts. I tore down the Great Wall. The Great Wall of Turd Purgatory.
I'm telling you, when you tear down that fence, you're gonna have to sell off pieces of it, just like the Berlin Wall. We're gonna chip it up and sell it off in little bags of, you can say I owned part of the fence.
Yeah, you chip off part of it, sign it, dip it in Otter Creek butter.
Reagan already said that
Sprinkle some salmonella on it.
the Ronald Reagan family already gave us permission to use his image in our music video. Tear down that wall. Reagan family already gave us permission. We got permission. No copyright strikes.
Of course they would.
No trademark. No trademark. The Fleas didn't give us any permission, but we didn't ask. We don't care.
Oh man, I cannot think of any place I'd rather not go than Otter Creek.
No, you're going.
I'm not going.
If Tug is coming in the mask, you have to come with the highlight.
We've got
because I'm recognizable, and some weird stuff will go down, and I'll be the first one to get hurt. No, I'm not going. I'm not going.
I need you to go so I can hide behind
Megan,
you.
Would you do it
for your head?
Would you do it for a breadstick?
Nope.
Would you do it for 2 breadsticks?
No one would recognize you if you wore the leg warmers.
That's true. No one. You've never had leg warmers before.
Megan Fox, where are you? We can't have a music video without you.
Wait. Okay, I just figured it out. If you get me a ghillie suit, I might do it.
What makes you think we don't have those already?
Have you
not heard Lisa saying that we were in the bushes filming her and Victoria Wilkins while they were building this ridiculous fence?
Right. I will
Obviously,
only do it if I can dress up like a bush, like Mary Lincoln's bush. That's what I want. I want a ghillie suit. I want a ghillie suit.
Okay, this is making me think of Lynette's butter again.
I want a ghillie suit. That's the only way that I might go in, and then I won't tell anyone that I went there. You'll never know I was there because I looked like a bush.
Listen,
That's
we've got armored plate vest for you. Helmet, night vision, heat vision, you name it, we got it.
You'll find you a Pope mobile. You'll be amazing.
We don't mess around.
Do you have any Kevlar? Because I feel like that might be necessary.
We do. We have more firearms and ammunition than you have probably ever seen.
See my
This is
ghillie
not a
suits?
joke.
I need a ghillie suit like this. This is what I need. I need a ghillie suit so I can blend in with the foliage and the.
Oh, you're coming.
Megan,
William
you're giving
just
me your
sent
travel fund
$5.
already.
You're
Look at
coming.
that.
Travel fund.
It's already a
Look
done
at
deal.
that. Travel fund. I'm glad they dropped it on my channel. That's
Yeah,
literally gonna get
I'm
there.
not going to get
Okay.
that travel fund, William.
Megan,
Wait,
Yes.
don't worry.
the ghillie,
Baby, I have
I was
another.
gonna
I got
keep it a
another plan.
secret, but the ghillie suit has a foxtail.
That's cool. But I have another plan for her. I know this guy in the villages. And he's got a fence going up. I know this guy in the villages who has a fence going up.
Holy, this
And
is
Oh my God, I'm
there
so
you
going to
and
need
so-
that. That's
and
how I'm going
this-
to walk around Otter Creek.
this guy in the villages said that you can stay at his place. Okay. So he's got cameras, bird camera.
I'm
live
not
streaming
staying in the
24/7.
villages with those loofah freaks. Are you
Yeah.
Well,
kidding?
no, you'll be across the street from those loofahs.
No.
Yeah. They'll
Yeah,
even
and
build you
don't
a
worry, you'll be
wall.
fully armed.
No.
And you'll have a new wall, a brand
And
new
you'll get to
privacy
see
wall.
her full arms, like 50 pounds a piece
No.
of poly flopping.
No, pass.
You can
Hard
outrun.
pass.
You can outrun a weighed down loofah-mobile, right?
Hard pass, guys. Hard pass. If I get anywhere near the flea bags, I might disappear and be fried up like chicken skins.
We got you. These
we'll
are
even
armor
have a
plates.
ghillie suit for the tank
These
that
are
you'll be
armored
driving.
plates.
Now
We don't mess
that-
around, Megan.
That is the only way I'm going to tour around Otter Creek. I'm telling you, that's the only. There's too many weirdos with running around with pew pews, claiming that they can just draw their pew pews on anybody. I'm not going.
Villages. Villages is a very good second choice of a place to stay.
I'm not staying there. I'll get
Megan.
kidnapped and sex trafficked into some weird loofah cult.
Clark Stark is there right now. He will keep you safe.
No, I none of that. I reject all of that degeneracy. I want nothing to do with it. May the power of Christ compel you. I'm not going anywhere near there.
You and Clark Stark could be doing the Lord's work there in the villages, and you're turning your nose up to the Lord, going,
Me
"Look
and
at my
Clark
blonde
Stark.
highlight."
Me and Clark Stark are going to go on the street corner of the villages with a little speaker and start
Do
reading
some
the
open air
word.
evangelism.
You're gonna miss the inaugural freaking
We'll
loofah
read
burning and
Deuteronomy
everything.
out loud, the entire book.
Oh my
Exodus.
goodness.
No, we'll read Exodus. That one's scary. We'll read
Exodus is pretty interesting though. There's good stories. Deuteronomy is boring. It's the second
Deuteronomy
giving of the law.
is very, very boring. What's the one that
Deuteronomy?
What's
Yeah.
the
Leviticus.
one that has? It's just all genealogy. It's like an entire book of genealogy.
So Genesis genealogy there's a lot of genealogy in Genesis.
Yeah.
But Genesis is not really all that boring. But Leviticus is nothing but the law as well. It's the tribe of Levi, and it is all the laws. And Leviticus is it's rough. It's rough. So
It's rough.
you and
Yeah,
Clark Stark
I know.
though, you guys can handle it.
I used to be in Bible quizzing. Do you know about Bible quizzing? Do you know what that is?
Oh, I was in it too.
Okay, so you know how intense it is. You know how, and I was
Very.
in that for a very long time, and we had to memorize just full chapters of books, full books if you got really good. It was intense. I had such a hilarious childhood. What we used to do for fun on Wednesday nights was go to church and do Bible drills. You ever do those?
Yeah, that was my childhood. My whole childhood.
Where the preacher will get up and be like, okay, Leviticus 2:14, and then you flip, and the first person to stand up and read it wins. Yeah.
I had my blonde highlights, and my Bible even had a blonde highlight on it. I was like, yeah. And I told all my friends, I'm going to the rock concert.
Oh.
I didn't tell them that Jesus was the rock that was concert I was going to. It's like, I'm a rocker. Jesus is my rock.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, it was
God.
good times.
Good
What a
times.
childhood.
Bible quizzing events, man, those were rough.
Bible drills, quizzing.
I don't remember
Yeah.
any of it. And I used to know so much of it, but I don't. I remember it. I can't quote it like I used to. But man, that was a lot of memory work. But the ADHD doesn't allow me to remember anything. So that's good for movie watching because I can watch the same movie 20 times.
Well, that's good. She's not going to remember that she said she wouldn't come to Otter Creek.
That's also true.
For ever being here.
Yeah, she won't even remember that she was here and got shot. So
that's true.
Yeah, you're like certain people in Otter Creek already. You don't have a mind for that kind of thing.
How do I know I haven't already been there?
That's true. How do you know you're not?
Mine
Clark
doesn't
Stark?
work like that. I can't remember dates or anything.
Well, you really could be Clark Stark. We don't even know.
I could be there right now.
That's true. You really are the privacy fence. You're like, what?
I've been living
Hey,
at the
you in the
memorial
bushes.
Okay, Megan, time to come in. Come on in, Megan.
You can come out of the bushes
Yeah.
now, Megan.
Yeah, come on out. Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
goodness.
Wait, when are the transcripts coming?
So, I will tell you privately off stream when they're coming. That's
I hope it's
but
soon.
they are coming. They are coming. But I will tell you off screen.
Because I'm
And for
serious.
those,
I want to
everybody
do a
else
sock
out there,
puppet.
they are coming.
I want to do a sock puppet reading. And I'm serious. I want to drive to Ohio and do a sock puppet reading and do a video of all sock puppets reading the transcript. It'll be hilarious.
What about like their Muppet character instead?
Or their but sock puppets could be hilarious. I'm very good at this.
It would be good.
Could be.
I have
Orbs.
I have made sock
Orbs.
puppets or leg warmer puppets.
Just a couple googly eyes right here.
Yep. And some yarn hair.
Breadstick.
there's-
We could make one of them with
We could put
breadsticks
a
with
streak-
googly
We
eyes.
could put streaks. Should we put a
Oh,
streak?
yeah.
Yes, you can make you can put little top hats on them and stuff. I mean, there's no end to what you can do with sock puppets. I'm telling you, they can get really elaborate. I'll have to show you some that I've made because I have made some sock puppets that are hysterical. I did this once when I was making fun of these weirdos at this library in Chicago who were letting weirdos watch adult material near children in the library. And so in order to make fun of them, I made sock puppets out of their spokesperson. And then I made videos of her being ridiculous and claiming it wasn't happening. And if I can find some of them, I'll have to show you how funny it was because it was funny as heck.
Wait,
It
hold
looked
on.
just like her.
You're in Upper New York, right?
Yeah.
And Tug's in Tennessee. And you know what's right in the middle? Ohio.
Ohio.
You
Yeah.
should. We have plenty of room. You should both bring your families, and we put on the greatest puppet show ever.
Yes.
Oh yeah. That'd be amazing.
Ever. We have plenty of room. We have plenty of bathrooms. There's plenty of space. We're smack dab in a national park. Both.
Yeah,
of your
no,
fucking
I'm
kids
inviting
can go.
myself. I'm totally already doing it. I'm coming. That's why I want to know, when is the depositions? When are they coming out? Not the depositions, the transcripts. I want to know because I gotta make plans.
Oh my God, Megan! I just had an epiphany. I have to go back to Sunday.
What?
What did we used to call the Thats?
The Butter Twins.
Butter Twins. Oh,
That's what they're paying them. That's why they've gone back to her.
The Butter
She's-
Twins.
They're freebasing Lynette's butter.
Freebasing butter. Oh God.
Does Fleesa really think that the trustee, and does Lynette really think the trustee and the special counsel for the trustee doesn't have everything that Lynette posted online about Fleesa? I mean, come on! Are they this dumb?
Yes.
Indeed. And
Are they this dumb?
and certain letters from donors
Only me.
and
Which we thank you.
yeah,
And other
that's
donors.
amazing.
And as you guys are aware, this hasn't really been publicly spoken about, and probably I'll just allude to it. As you guys are aware, there are a number of donors who actually made a trip to Florida, and specifically for the fraud that Fleesa committed with the donations. And there's quite an extensive investigation, but nobody's really touched into that yet. And at the appropriate time, it'll be time to release that information. But there's some massive stuff going on. Massive stuff.
I like how Lynette says that the trustee's not mad at her at all. And I'm like, did she read the same emails that I read? Because
I know.
Damn.
Exactly.
She really is that socially awkward that she doesn't know when someone is upset or frustrated with her. I mean, that's possible. She doesn't really take social cues all that well.
Well, her and Crook just scream at each other all the time, and he's her soulmate. So maybe she thinks the trustee is her soulmate.
He's my soulmate.
But the funny part is she says he's her soulmate, but when like years ago, she tried to say she wasn't attracted to white men.
Yeah, she's into Asians.
What?
She made
You don't know this yet?
post that she's not attracted to white men, but yet Crook is white.
Because everybody was saying she was trying to get me to be husband number 8, and so she went on this
yikes.
posting spree. I'm not even attracted to white men. I like Asians. it was constant. It kept coming up that she hated white men. She wasn't attracted to white men.
Was into like Eskimos or something like that. It was
You
so
do
weird.
realize
I'll find it and send it to you.
7 husbands. 7.
Wow.
Not 6. 7.
I
All
only
of them.
counted
white.
6. I must be missing one because I only counted 6.
Crook's number 7.
Crook's
All white. But she's not into white men, guys. She's not into them. Not into them at all. Yeah.
Well, that might be true. I mean, she did divorce all of them.
Yeah, well, you have a
We
very
don't know
valid
who
point.
she's stepping out with.
Oh,
Clark Stark?
Is Clark Stark Asian? It's possible.
According to his
According to Ray Bean in Iowa and the police report that he filed, we will let you know very soon.
Oh my
because
gosh.
That's been FOIA'd.
Did you FOIA that? I
Oh my
can't
God,
wait
I gotta
for
see
that.
it. I can't wait for that.
Oh my God, I'm so
FOIA everything.
I can't wait for that. That Bone Crusher. I hope to God he took his entire computer setup down there and was like, well, here's my computer, boys. I just thought you should go through it because, there's this
You think he went with the earphones?
after me. Yes, with his Walkman. And
Hey,
God.
boys, I'm
So
live
good.
right now.
Clark Stark said, "No, I'm not Asian."
That's just
Well, then you're safe. You're safe from Lynette Clark. That's good news.
I wonder if Ray showed the police his banner.
unfortunately George is not safe from Lynette. I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say, are you sure she didn't mean Egyptian?
I mean, I agree with her. I like ethnic as well, so I get it.
She seems to have the same obsession with George that Fleesa has with me, mimicking the hairstyles, Fleesa's always like making the show like mine and doing the same things that I'm doing. It's weird. Although her show's not entertaining, she should really try to copy that. But yeah, just JJ Bean says he took his Walkman headphones in for evidence.
I heard Clark Stark on these right here. Here, put them on. The cops are like, oh yeah, we hear them too. We hear them. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Did you try tinfoil? Try tinfoil. That'll block the signal. Ray Bean probably went home with a tinfoil hat.
When I first heard about him being paranoid about someone driving past his house, I was like, it was probably the water meter guy.
Well, that's what I thought too. I'm like, are you sure it's not the guy reading the electric meter? Like someone walked on your property? Well, yeah, they do that. They have to go read the meter. Don't hurt the meter guy. Like,
Well, that's
don't
what I
do
thought about
that.
the dude who walked up to that fence at first.
Yeah.
It's just some random guy. Some dude with a thing wrapped up to his crotch is going to pop out. Surprise! And take him out. But I'm a Jehovah's Witness.
Levy County's going to come out. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
There's a YouTuber in town.
Yeah, he better watch out. Those Levy County cops will be gunning for him in no time. It's too bad you decided to turn Otter Creek into Tube Town and try and get everybody to start a YouTube channel because the sheriff isn't going to know what to do. They're going to go crazy. They're going to have to chase everybody down and harass them all.
Job security.
The sheriff of Polk County and the sheriff of Marion County, which is their surrounding counties, they all have YouTube channels. So I wonder what they think about
Judge
that.
Bustamante has a YouTube channel here at Levy County. In the
He
courthouse.
Does?
Yes. He has his own
Wait.
personal. Yes.
Wait, does he live stream his courtroom?
He sings, unfortunately.
Oh no. Come on.
Windsor.
Well, Judge Grudge had his own YouTube channel too.
Yeah,
but,
that
you know,
was pretty bad. We
But
found
Bustamante
that.
did. Remember? I'll
That's
zoom
not
ya.
Bustamante.
Oh,
You're thinking of
no.
Judge Grudge's boss.
Oh,
Mosley.
I'll zoom ya. I'll zoom ya. I'll zoom ya. I will zoom ya.
This was during COVID.
It was much better than Ray Bean and Lips. When Ray dislocated hip bone crusher.
Oh
and
my
Lips did
God.
their duet, oh my goodness. People
Oh my God.
died listening.
I didn't realize we lost those amazing songs. Oh no.
Guys, I have bad news.
Uh-oh. What? What?
Please don't.
I have found Judge Bustamante's YouTube channel.
There you go. There it is, right there. You did.
And I can't play. I can't play the volume because it's got some janky song, and I don't know if
don't
it's
get copyrighted
copyrighted.
like you've done yourself.
I'm not gonna get you copyrighted.
I might have to kick you off real quick.
Why is he wearing that wig? What is happening?
And why isn't Levy County Sheriff there trying to put him in jail?
Yeah.
Holy
that's a good
cow.
question. Wow.
Interesting.
God, why is he trying to turn that place into Tube Town? And
Yeah. Even the judges are getting in on Tube Town, but the sheriff, nope.
He has 3 videos. One is in another Christmas hat, like a silly hat. So this is funny. So here's another one. I've got the sound turned off. He's in a silly hat, a Christmas hat. He really likes Christmas, but he's only had 3 videos. Let's see. Oh, those don't look like people who live in Levy County. Those look like people who live in Gainesville.
Yeah, that's definitely not Levy County people. First of all, they have clothes, they've bathed, and they have teeth. They're not from Levy County.
I'm surprised he wasn't wearing a turkey costume in this one since it's the Thanksgiving message. But he only has 3 videos, just 3. But yeah, the Levy County Sheriff should be trying to shut him down, right? He's a no good YouTuber. What a scammer.
Yeah.
I think he's doing that for views and clicks.
Oh God, and for clicks.
He has
terrible.
Wait, he has 5 subscribers.
He's very popular around here.
It's him, his wife, and probably his kids.
No, it's all of the sheriffs and Dan Owen. They're actually going to bust him for this. Who knew it?
I wonder if Dan Owen has a YouTube. I bet you Dan Owen has a YouTube.
Oh God, wouldn't that be the funniest thing ever?
Oh, that would be huge. Oh my goodness. You know, the judges would get a lot more views and clicks if they came out and visited Tube Town.
They would.
Yeah, they get a big following.
Oh,
they would.
Flippin' Adventure said she got a Christmas card last year from Judge Bustamante and family, wishing her a Merry Christmas and asked for her vote.
We all did because he's up for re-election. You know who's not up for re-election, who is not running again, who's being put in a closet? Judge Grudge.
I'm not surprised.
He's not running.
No.
And if he did, I was going to buy every single billboard, put signs in everybody's house. I was going to pay people to actually picket outside of the courthouse and make sure he never got on that bench again.
I'm going to get to put him on my wall again.
I was going to run commercials. I was going to pay to run commercials on the local channels. I was going to make sure he could never do again what he did to us.
From our understanding, he's going to go back to being a professor.
Which is even worse, if you think about it. Teaching more people to be like him.
Well, don't worry. The students hate his classes. They won't be anything like him. They all try to avoid his classes. That's how bad he is.
Trying to Foya bone crusher there.
Oh.
Yeah, Clark Stark's going to get those Foyas as well. Yeah. Sorry, Asher says that saved you some money, Jeremy. Yeah, it did. It did, because I was going all in. I almost sent him an email saying, I dare you, because I will make sure. And then I was like, you know what? Let's just see what he does.
Yeah,
and he's
exactly.
Well, I promised one of my kids I was going to watch something with them, so I got to go. But it was a lot of fun to hang out on a Friday night with you guys. I'll see you later.
All right, see you.
Noodles.
So if we bail as well, Tug, is that okay?
Oh yeah, man. You all stayed way longer than I thought. You were here for 2 hours. We started on time. It confused everybody. It was amazing. No, I appreciate you guys coming on. It was
Thanks
good.
for
I had a lot
having
of fun.
us.
Oh yeah.
Ton of fun. Thanks so much.
Good night,
Appreciate you.
everyone.
Appreciate all the viewers. Appreciate Megan. Thanks for all the laughs and all the fun.
Yep. See ya. All right, folks. Now, I don't think I'm going to read the document today, just because the reason I say that, I will read it tomorrow, but let me show you what is here. All right. I will do that, because you do need to see this. First of all, let me pull this up here. I mean, this is the first page of it. Oh, wait, that's the first page talks about delicious, creamy, tasty butter. No, that's not it. There are two documents. Essentially, you have the exhibit that comes with the document, and then you have the document itself. Now, what was really funny about the document is the document, when you go through, it's essentially proof of mailing. You have that attached to it. And then after proof of mailing, you have this. Well, you have I take that back. You had proof of mailing at the bottom. You have address, signature right above, and this is what's put in there. It's titled, and you notice, look, Crook actually forgot to to capitalize his name in here, or Bruce did. Bruce, did you write this? It really does not read like, again, when I give this to ChatGPT and say, hey, which person wrote this? The guy who has written these amazing things before? Or the guy who was their lawyer? And it's like, yeah, I think it's their prior counsel. But you have him turning in something that is essentially Bruce wanting to beg the court not to address his misconduct. He wants to be able to talk about it now, even though he refused to talk about it for a year. That's right. It has been right on a year. Remember, the hearing, like no joke, it happened in April. So it is going right on a year. We are right there. You have him saying, look, I asked our former counsel to provide a full response. You see how they're trying to snake around this? And this is what he had to say. Then, again, it is 5 full pages. Give me 1 minute. I'm making sure that I'm sure I redacted. There's 7 pages total, but 2 pages are proof of mailing, all of that, which I find, wait a minute. That's funny too, because what's really funny about this is obviously it's mailed by a certain person, right? So they try to make it look like, again, BBB didn't have anything to do with it except providing him a document, which is so absurd, by the way. You have just a random, unasked for response from counsel that is no longer in this. In fact, I want you to think about it. I was thinking about this while we were talking about it. This counsel isn't just no longer attached. He was supposedly fired by John Cook, Lynette, all them, he was fired, right? Let go, no more, no part of this. And yet they are still having contact, even though you fired the counsel, even though he's still providing them items. That is unheard of. Typically, when you fire somebody, you're firing them for a reason. You're firing them for cause. You're not, quote unquote, firing them to get them out of trouble. That's typically that's not what you call firing. That's gaming the system. This stuff is so stupid, though. But when you go through, again, it's 5 pages of him answering stuff. And this is really an entire live stream worth of goodness. I mean, this is amazing. We had this come up. We also, again, I've gotten my hands on a bankruptcy document too. I want to show you what will be. I think we'll be able to get, well, I can't say we'll be able to hit it all tomorrow, but we'll get it done in the next 2 days. Okay, that's the best I can say. It just depends on how full it is. We also have a document that really covers a lot of the stuff that Hale's put up. I'm not going to show everything on it, but as far as amounts, identifying claims in bankruptcy, check this out. This is very interesting too. Look at this. Here you have, again, identifying claims with a creditor. You have, again, I'm redacting addresses, you can see, but how much claim is so far? This is current. So currently, you're talking about almost $16,000. Now, there's a lot of documentation added to this thing. It's about 16 pages. You have this. You have the 17-page prior bankruptcy document. Plus, on top of that, like I said, you have, I'm going to say it's a Foya. Give me 1 minute. Let me pull this up. I was showing this earlier. It is a Foya email where, again, 2L is not Foya-ing. They are writing. Apparently, they called the sheriff's department. The sheriff's department writes them back, and they have a written conversation where it does create Foyable documents, but they don't Foya the items that they're requesting. This seems so out of bounds because it does tell you, like we were talking about before, that they have a relationship with this police department. And the reason that you create Foya documentation, you do that because you try to avoid any type of liability. I mean, what happens, for example, if one of these places out here, they don't go by the book. Something happens at this person's residence or with somebody that has to do with them, and they show preferential treatment to one of these people. You could go in and you can make a claim against these departments and say, wait a minute, these people, we have proof that you allow them to circumvent the typical processes everyone else has to go through. So what's up with that? Maybe we'll sue you. And that's how you get departments sued. That's why there is a bureaucratic process, because everyone is supposed to be treated equally under it. And yet, give me 1 minute. I'm going to be right back. Just again, anybody notices I'm missing 1 minute. I got to get up for 1 second. I got to go grab something. I forgot to take my supplement. Sorry about that. I had to get a water too. I laughed so much and drank so much water. Felt like my mouth was drying out. Oh, Lordy. All right. Yes, there we go. Exactly. We get the oh, the girl from Ipanema. That's what I need there. Isn't that amazing? Where's the irritating please hold music? Yeah. I would put that, but that drives people away more than the silence that comes up, honestly. So we have all of these items. That's going into the weekend. Plus, on top of it, we have all of Lynette's posts that she has put up about the bankruptcy. There are armies of those. I mean, there is an ocean of items they're out there for us to cover. But we had a great freaking live stream today. I thought that was fun. You know, it was actually good to be able to cut up. And I mean, we talked about a lot of that was going on, but it was casual. A lot of it was really light, you know, and it was funny. And maybe we sold some butter too. You remember that Jeremy Hale's birthday is coming up. It is very soon. So the thing that he loves is Otter Creek butter. don't send him any of that poison. that would be so messed up if you found a listing for it. Oh, gross. But I found out that they are telling people, of course, that also the blessing box is no longer a thing. It hasn't been a thing for 7 months now. Did you know that? That's right. There's a box there, but now it's just a UPS pickup. Oh, it's all amazing. Like everything is when you go in and check stuff out. Plus, if we have time too, we'll talk about the amazing butthurt live streams that came up. But right now, let's hit super chats. I wasn't going to do a live stream tonight at all. All these documents they fill in, and we had an absolute mess too. Yep. I mean, there's so much that's wrong with this stuff. Like, give me 1 minute. I want to check something too. Okay. I'm going to note something to you, but you got to let me, it'll be worth it. It will be worth it. So I've got to check something about the contacts too, because I want to check something out. I want to see exactly who and what messages go to. So give me 1 minute with this. Hold, please. It is interesting, though. Again, these people, they are circumventing every other process that you expect people to actually follow. They're not requesting things. They're informally requesting. Again, if you were, they'd put in more effort, though, to make sure that all the embarrassing details of someone going missing were actually out there so they wouldn't get hit with more of that than they did to actually trying to find that person. Isn't that interesting? But anyway, let's hit some super chat. Well, we'll kick it off here. Michelle, what's up? Michelle Dawn, thank you for the 5 giftos. Kicking it in there. Appreciate you. That's awesome. I love it when they start with gifted memberships. MaxLab dropped a super chat. Thank you, MaxLab. Appreciate you, my friend. Laura, what's up, Laura? Thank you for the gifted membership as well. Look at that, man. Giftos are raining. Like I said, thank you. There's a Michelle. You have Laura dropping it in there. Fallen Hero, thank you for being here. As always, my friend, much appreciated. Dropped a gifto too. So we had 7 people that were like, hey, hooked up, baby. 2012, thanks for the 5. Tug, Element OP can sue Deuce for malpractice. Yeah, so the bankruptcy trustee should know this. That is a potential asset. The collateral estoppel applies if Deuce is hit. Well, there's also the issue as far as she fired him. So all the work, all of the time that was put in, could he turn around and be like, you got a liability issue? I'm curious about contract. Again, we got a contract that came out of the other stuff, with Stark. But we have never seen a contract that just goes over with everything. And I'm curious what exists there as far as their overall contract. He keeps saying that he was pro bono, and yet again, we know that at least for some stuff that he had a contingency. You can get that. If it's amazing, he had what was it? How much was it? 40%. They were going to 28 and 12. Is that correct? If we get paid, we get after fees and everything else. So they also get their dip. 2012 also thanks for the too. Can someone contact Keenan to help turtles? I'm not sure. I don't know about all the turtle mess. I am curious with that though. If somebody can help that out. 2012. Thanks for the 2. As an attorney, I haven't talked too much on the stand. Some do. I've actually seen witnesses that do amazing. It's in the prep work. A lot of times when people get nervous, they revert to certain things that they shouldn't, certain habits. And, that doesn't necessarily hurt, but it leaves a lot to be exploited for sure. And then if some of it's false, whoa, it's me. But yeah, it can happen for sure. William, thanks for the 5. Jeremy, you need to transform into blue tape man to get George to stay in the chair. That's true. If you're throwing a bunch of blue tapes, you're just stuck there. I hear that stuff. It fixes every problem, Daily dysfunction. What's up? It's good to see you. Thank you for the 21 months as always. I appreciate you, Doug. Well, I appreciate you as well. Thank you. Sister Sal dropped 10 giftos. 10 giftos dropping. That's amazing. Thank you, as always. Love the avatar, as always, too. Appreciate that. Suzanne dropped a gifted membership as well. Look at this. Again, what is that? 17, 18. Yeah, so good Lord, that's actually pretty good already. 18 there. Suzanne, thank you very much. Appreciate you. Something to bark about. Something to bark about. Appreciate you. Appreciate that freaking avatar. It's always cute too, staring up at me. Thank you for that. Was that 23? Like I said, I love it. I love that so many people end up having that dropped in there. Oh, so flat. Thank you for the 10 there. Oh, so fly. I love it. I just realized I live 0.02 miles from the Deuce's office in. It's the funny thing is I pass it all the time. It's connected to chiropractor's office. Can we say ambulance chaser? Well, he said if you say that, he can sue. Although, interestingly enough, as you've found out from certain lawsuits these days, that yeah, we might have the right to call somebody in that profession an ambulance chaser. That would be an interesting one to try to sue over. The freckled ginger. Thank you for the 5 there. When did BM become John Cook's attorney? Well, that's an interesting question, huh? Yeah, he was only LPs to my recollection. Well, you know what's going to be real interesting in all of this? It's going to be, well, let's see what the judge has to say. Like I said, I'll be curious. Because if they don't do something, if they're just like, nah, again, I think they should file a complaint, because these people continue to file things while this is shut down. Bruce is not part of it. His connection, it wouldn't even matter if no matter who he was connected to previously, he is not part of this case anymore. For these people to worm another filing in by him, it's absolute garbage. He should not be pleading his case either. He had a chance to plead his case a year ago. And on top of that, he was allowed to put in a filing that told his side of the story back when. So for this to be done, it's ridiculous. All of it. Kim, thanks for the 20 there. I hope the polyflop gang up their liquid intake due to crying and sweating. I know that can be a bad thing because it's dehydration and slower thought processes and self-combustion. That's when they're going to blow up. Whoosh. Oh no. Another one bites the dust. Oh no. A cynic. I liked that. Thanks to Too Late. I grabbed the pooarteam.com and the pooparteam.com. The Pooar team. I don't think it was let me see. Before it hadn't been anything connected to it yet. That it came up. Let me see, the pooarteam.com. Let me see if nothing's coming up for it yet though. Let's see. That's hilarious though. What's up, Michelle? Don, thank you for the 15 there. Lawyer fun. That's right. Thank you. Appreciate you there. Yeah, if they ever decide to bring it. we will definitely bring it back. Right? That's the whole freaking JJ Bean Fund, though. I think I'm good now. Thank you. I don't even have to get it chiseled away. That's awesome. Audio Coffee, thanks for the 2. Towards hiring JJ Bean. Let's do it. Man, we're going to cover everybody's for his. Oh my gosh. Oh, so fly. Thanks for the 2. The Flea's husband head. It's so big. Yeah, he dreams in IMAX. Yeah. Yeah. Well, oh, Lord. You never thought. You were like, man. 4K. Nope, that's an upgrade. 3, thanks for the 20 there. Is the Butt Chip song the sequel to Tub Thumping? There you go. I can think of so many fun songs you could have with all of that. And again, we just learned that you can make fun of police officers just prolifically, especially if they've done you wrong, right? Because you're not making fun of the person, you're making fun of the position. You are actually, it's not even really you're noting your grievances with those positions. So they have every right to. American Woman Thrift, thanks for the 2. Can the bankruptcy lead to a CPS case for HG? Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I don't think so with anything with that. I don't actually think that you would have that go in. But what would happen? Okay, you think about this. Worst case scenario for them, they're lying to the federal courts. Federal court can put you in jail. What happens then? I mean, right there, unfortunately, they have done a self-removal on that. And that's all their own doing. They would complain and say Jeremy Hale somehow, but it's not his fault. It's nuts, isn't it? Paul, thanks for the 2. Turtle butter with a side of salmonella. I love it. Sounds so good. You can have the turtle dip its little foot in there. Good times. Kathy, thanks for the 7 months. You'd be safe, Megan. Jeremy has a tank. That's right. That's right. What am I going to do? Like, if Megan doesn't go there, then who am I going to hide behind when something pops up? I mean, I'll keep you safe. That's what I meant. I'm sorry I said it wrong. William, thanks for the 5. For Megan's Otter Greek travel fund. Heck yeah. You just keep sending those travel bugs right here. I will definitely keep them. I mean, send them around somewhere. Send them to my bank account. Max Lamb, thanks for the 2. Fly me down where my costume haters hate. Indeed. Yeety, thanks for the 2. I have a Ghillie suit you can borrow, Megan. There you go. Megan could blend into the background. That'd be amazing. You're Rachel. Thanks for the 4 months. It's so lovely to see you all having downtime with, again, Jeremy Hales and George looking more relaxed. You know why? Because they're having fun. These people, they have to worry about stuff, obviously. And they continually have to worry about that. But at the same time, they're releasing some of that. They're doing it because, again, courts have said, everything's open. And these people right there too, they said they're okay with everything because everything is parody and satire. So, okay, we just, you're just seeing everybody playing by their rules. So I think that's fair. I think that's letting off a little of that steam there. Paul, thanks for the 5. Put on blue tape. That'll save you. Yes, Megan. Let me write her. I've got to ask her. Let's see. Hey, Megan. I'm really writing her. Hey, Megan, did you consider wearing a body suit made of blue tape to Otter Creek? That'll save you from everything. There we go. From everything. There we go. I wrote her. I sent it to her. We'll say, oh, by the way, she did answer the other day. So I did not get the answer back in time, but she did answer the question about color, about what her favorite colors were. Let me roll back. She said that, so there was the question, I told her someone's making something. Turquoise was your favorite color. What's your second favorite? She said that it was red or black. So I didn't get the answer in time to tell you last live stream, but I did get an answer after that. So I thought I would throw that in there. Okay. Thank you for the 5 there. That's it. You made me ruin my last depends. I know, man. We're monsters like that. Cajun Buyer Queen, thanks to chop her in, chop her out, Megan. Indeed. Indeed. That's how she needs to do it. She needs to do it like she's like she's in the big time now, right? Radzets, thanks for the 5 there. Megan, you could get to Otter Creek via tablet. Yeah, like Sheldon from the Big Bang. A tablet attached to a remote control rolling cart. There you go, easy peasy. I hear she could go so far, and maybe she could get picked up around the villages, and she could get golf carted in. I hear there's a nice soft cart. You know, they've taken the cart and then they've softened it up with really squishy, I'm going to think very used loofahs. She could ride down in that. Wouldn't that be lovely? Suzanne, thank you for the gifted membership. Thank you, Suzanne. I much appreciate you. And thank you. You're on before and too. Thank you. Appreciate it. Queen Bee, drop that 5 there. There's not a statement attached to this one. I see a statement in a minute, but it's all statement and it's backing. Thank you. Queen Bee, thanks for the 10 there. When you all go up and do the puppet show, Tennessee, you're in Florida, you're in Ohio, you have to go through Lexington, Kentucky, so you can pick me up to go. Yeah, it'd be funny to actually, I thought a puppet show would be funny to get sound clips from like a background spectators. You know, you could have the audience. The audience could cheer or boo. I think that would be really funny. Despility, thanks for 5. Check your email. I saw that, by the way. Yeah, indeed. Indeed. Emma, thank you for the gifted membership. Thank you, Emma. Appreciate that very much. It's awesome. I was looking at your avatar there, too. I like your avatar. It's cute. Anthony the Warrior, thank you for the membership. Thank you. Welcome. Thank you for the membership and welcome to Thugs. Appreciate that. Lorraine, what's up, Lorraine? I hope you're doing great. Thanks for the 5. Coming in late again. We'll be doing replay. Had to do a purple streak since it can do blonde. No, man, blonde's copyrighted. You know, it's been copyrighted since 1492. So you got to watch that. Apparently, someone else has owned it. They've owned it since their ancestors, you know. They stepped off the Mayflower. Oh, Lord. Cheryl, thank you for the 5. Appreciate that. Again, not a statement attached, but big statement there in backing. Thank you. Appreciate the backing. Puzzle. Thanks for the 5. My wife wanted a dog, so I got her a toy poodle. She almost killed it trying to put the batteries in. Oh, no. It's like, oh, no. Poor puppy. Oh, no. No. Let me see if I missed anything. That's such an awful idea. Megan said, by the way, not blue tape, ghillie suit or nothing. Maybe she'll put on a blue tape suit under the ghillie suit. So it's kind of like wearing body armor. Maybe ask her that, you know, what about under the, the ghillie suit? You know, like armor. You ask her so she feels safe with that one. Let me check and see if anything else that I missed there. Oh, Lord. All right. Today, too, I know I confused. Holy crap. You want to hear something funny? You know, Twitter monetizes, right? So typically, I'll make like $15 on Twitter. Today I made $100 for 3 months, which I guess it plays for the membership there. When I see these people like, you know, the Rocket Man, he's like, oh, I want to flirt and have a baby with that person. They get $10,000. I'm like, I get 12. Oh, Lord. Anyway, all right. Let me see. I think the bean should be up today. Let's see. Well, let's see if the old JJ Bean is on. Actually, I'm not sure today who all is up. Is the J man, my freaking search is not working. Is the JJ Bean on? Folks, can you tell me? Because I'm trying to tell people where to go, but it won't come up. It won't come up in my searches there. I think like nobody, I can't search any channels. So anyway, the Bean, yeah, he's on. Okay, go over, check out JJ Bean. I can't redirect. I was going to set up a redirect. I was going to start there. So go check him out, for sure. It's funny. Like he's such a nut. Oh, I wanted to note one other thing too. Content creators. I want to make a special note to content creators out there. I have noticed a lot of content creators. I'm not directing this at anybody. This is something that you learn over time. I've noticed content creators that should be friendly, fighting one with another. I've noticed them fighting with their audiences. That is lose-lose. If you want to do that, you'll never grow anything with it. So that's not the way to go, guys. If you had problems before, if you're running a business, we should be running businesses, even if you don't like people, you move on or you pretend, you block them. And if you never war on your audience, ever. That's not smart. You can have disagreements with one or two people or whatever, but never go to war with your audiences because you lose, because they are like all the people that are here in the chat. That's this channel, not me. I'm the guy that is fortunate enough to pick up the microphone. So again, that is supposed to be helpful too. I'm not trying to chide anyone or be an ass. I'm just saying, if you look at stuff, if people have the impression that everyone's united, let them have that impression. Even if you don't like somebody, like them, and never go to war with the people that make your channel there. So I'm going to put that there, and I appreciate everyone. Like I said, I'm not trying to get into people's drama. I'm just telling people I've been doing this for a decade right now. And those are lessons that you learn. So love to all of you, content creators, the audience. Again, the people in the people there, the chat. I'm not talking to you in that. You do whatever the fuck you want. You have the ability to do whatever you want. But I appreciate the heck out of all of you. So I'm going to end there. Again, not trying to be rude or insert myself. I hate seeing that because people, they self-sabotage. And, the self-sabotage, it may seem like in the moment when you're live every day, you talk about things that you typically wouldn't. So, just remember that. There's the story. Don't be the story. That's one thing I've learned. Sometimes you can't help it. Sometimes you do become the story, but don't intentionally become the story, and if it's something that you can't help, make sure, there's the people that are very unlikable. There are plenty of them out there. If you feel like some hostility or something towards somebody, take it out on them. You can monetize that. So anyway, that's my cup of tea. Love all of you, and I'll see you. Thank you.